Welcome to the EST Hangout.
This is the EST Hangout, and today's guests are...
A very good morning to you on this Thursday. Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage, live right here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports. Thank you to everyone for listening across the Edmonton Sports Talk audio streams at edmontonsportstalk.com. Tune in, iHeartRadio, Apple Music for those watching on YouTube or listening to this on podcast, wherever you get your podcast. Tom Gazzola, Matt Iwanyk, Jasmine Sidhu, and Jolene Latimer back in the Hangout. Already love right off the top. Jolene Hangouts are always good hangouts, says Duck Dad. Rip City, I'm thankful that Jolene will actually talk about the Olympic curling trials. Welcome, Jolene. How are you?
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
We also have PWHL to talk
We
about.
do lots of PWHL.
We've got 3 NFL games that are taking place today.
Triple header.
Sprinkling that right meow.
We've got
big day.
We've got my Ravens in a big game.
Big game.
They're going to win today. And I'm not trying to curse. I'm like legit. They're going to win today. Joe Burrow coming back is huge, but
But Joe Burrow has slow starts, so be careful with that.
Thank you.
Right.
And he's been out for what, 2 months, 3
But
months?
that's the recipe for the Ravens to lose.
Oof.
Well,
Those type of things is when the Ravens lose. When you sit there and you go, check, check, check. The Ravens are going to run away with this one. And then all of a sudden it's going to be the Ravens in a tight one in the fourth quarter. Bengals win 31-30.
I think it'll be a tight game. I think you're definitely going to be within the spread for sure.
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jazzy's getting on there.
Derrick Henry, he likes to play in the cold. Just saying. Right? Yeah.
As long as he doesn't drop the ball.
Yes. And good thing it's a night game so we can all watch it and not be working while the games are on.
Did you just do one of these?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I get my nails done, so.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, whenever you have a fresh
All
set,
right.
it's like I got to point at something with these. Yeah.
No, I gotta get them done because I need to get them, these talons clipped.
Oh, gotcha.
When it gets to that point and you're trying to type.
Yeah.
They're so
Yeah,
long. Yeah.
Hitting other keys, you know.
You have
Gotcha.
one finger typer?
Only when I have long nails. Because you have
okay.
to like poke at the keyboard. Yeah.
That reminds me of Family Guy. Did you ever see the Family Guy where Peter gets nails?
He's the receptionist or whatever it is.
It's like click, click, click. We had this back in my time at Oilers TV at the Kingsway office. We had this one lady or younger girl that worked for the team, and she was there for a while actually, but she would have very aggressive fingernails, and she typed so fast, and I wouldn't be at the office very often. Usually I was at the rink, and it would just be like.
It's like clickety clack sound. Yeah.
But it wasn't even like you could hear the intervals between the keys being pushed. It was just like she was so fast it just sounded like constant, and it was her
impressive.
fingernails. I'm like, wow, that is impressive and annoying.
Yes.
Yeah, there's mechanical keyboards now. Have you guys heard of these?
No.
So they purposely make the sound.
Oh, I love that sound though. Like not as extreme as that, but like the clickety clack sound.
Yeah, so it's like a sensory thing.
Oh, I know. I
So
don't understand it.
yeah, it's where I work, everybody has them. So
But this is we're in the age of AMSR.
ASMR.
that's
ASMR.
Right.
I
you
find
want
that very like,
clickety clack sound.
There's something
why
about
do
like
they like them at your job?
I don't know. It's like a
so
big,
they know if people are working.
yeah, sure, right? It's like a nerd thing. I don't know, like for people that love technology. Yeah.
No one's typing. Why is no one typing?
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah.
That's their sign.
Yeah,
It is,
it's like
it
overdue. You gotta like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about TikTok whenever there's the videos and the girl with the nails just do this on their things.
Yes.
I hate
fascinates
that.
me. Fascinates
Stop.
me.
We know there's
Yeah.
something in your hand. It drives me crazy when they do the packaging.
Yeah.
Or yeah, when they're
Yeah.
unpacking something, or it's like like this is me restocking or
Yeah.
something, and they grab it and they go like this. I like it.
Or they
I
talk
don't know what
really
it is.
close to the mic.
I'm like, no, I'm not watching this.
I'm down the middle on this because I do like it, but it's gone to a ridiculous point where I'm like, why are we doing that for everything?
It's so weird. Is it not weird?
You love these influencers that do that, don't you?
You know me very well,
I
and
need
I
an
know
impression.
you're being
Please give
facetious.
us your impression.
What up, fam? It's a Thursday. Get ready with me, OOTD. So I started my day by brushing my teeth. I had dragon breath. And then I
Actually,
played
so
with my
good.
dog. He took a big dump. Two bagger. It's just so painful to watch. So painful. Thankfully, less than those are popping up on my feed.
You're cleansing your
Algorithm?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's
hard to do.
AI
But
hockey
it
videos.
requires you to actually go and like search for a couple things and then just flip through those to
Yeah.
try to adjust
Yes.
that algorithm.
Sometimes I see something that looks a little bit interesting, but I'm like, oh God, I can't click on it. Because then it's going to get the wrong idea that I want to watch like a vlogger or something. So
They should have
Same.
an option where like a couple times a year you could click reset my algorithm.
yeah.
So it just goes fresh.
Let me be a new person.
Let me just redo this.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, like if my mom sends me something, I'm like, I don't want this in my algorithm.
Right.
Like a mom video that you don't find funny, but she finds dumb.
Yes.
Like or like and funny, like
Yeah.
some AI dog. I know you love the AI. I don't want that.
Eva G sends
Yeah.
pet videos all the time. I love them. I love
If it's
them.
like a real dog, it's fine.
My mom sends them too.
Yeah.
It's just and like I'm like,
Parents are so
am
funny.
I gonna click into this? Like
Yeah. Then you feel rude.
I know.
If you
I just
don't-
heart all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could, oh, that was great. That was so cute. You just have a couple of standards. You don't have to click it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until the one time they send you something that wasn't cute or adorable. But
I
what are
know.
you talking
She's
about?
like, did you watch the video? I'm like, oh, now I have to click into it.
Yeah, exactly.
I have on my tiles like 4 puppy videos on there.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Eva G.
Big puppy video guy.
Love puppies, man. Just dogs are the best. Dogs are the best.
They
And
are.
your explore page, you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
On Insta?
On Insta, and then Batman, obviously.
Oh, I have a lot of outfits,
lot of Batman.
hairstyles, and recipes.
Old goalies. There's a Tony Esposito,
Nice.
1972, and Ninja Turtles, obviously.
Willing to admit what's on my explore
Yeah.
page. I'm too afraid.
As I started scrolling lower, I'm like, they don't need
pull
to
it
see
up.
that stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting a lot of bread on TikTok
Oh, that's
I
because I've
believe
been
you.
baking
That's
bread
so
and stuff. So
wholesome.
now I'm getting a lot of bread and like sourdough things and all of that. And I'm like, okay, I'm good with where I am with bread. I don't want any more videos.
Yeah, you've
But-
maxed out.
They keep coming. I keep watching though. They get me.
Maddie gives
Yeah.
birth to starters. I took one of his starters.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You made
From the
it.
litter.
Have you used it?
Made a sourdough starter.
Oh, sourdough starter.
Because he's
Yeah.
like the daddy he made. Like, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Started it
Then
from
we,
scratch.
Yeah, then they're puppies,
and I
kind of.
got
so then
it.
Yeah.
I took some. Yeah.
Gave
There-
some to my mom.
I understand this concept because there is a San Francisco West Coast based store. Maybe you remember it. I think it was called Baudouin
I
or
don't know.
Boudin. And they started their sourdough like in the 70s or 80s, and it continues to this day. I'm like, how does that exist?
Some people say that they have their sourdough starter comes back 1,000 years that it began, and it's just been a disciple of that.
I
since.
have
crazy.
my doubts about
But
that.
they also
but
say that like you feed it after so many times, it's a brand new feed. It's like it's not the old one anymore.
yeah.
It doesn't
but-
really matter.
Yeah, that's what some people say. But some say that it's gone on the whole way, and yeah, like you could freeze it and redo it. So like
Yeah.
I can see that it could have come back like 1,000 years or something.
Okay.
But yeah, it's
good bread.
I was told making a starter's hard. I didn't find it was that hard. It just takes a lot of time. It takes like 2.5 weeks.
Oh,
You
That's-
have to
yeah.
keep feeding it and stuff.
I know.
And you're
I could buy one.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Can you buy them?
yeah, but the thing is, it doesn't take a lot of work. It's just you have to feed it like once or twice a day.
That's
That's a
enough
lot.
work.
That's a
enough
lot.
work.
It takes
Yeah.
like 2 minutes.
But to remember.
Yeah. You got to put a
Yeah.
reminder on.
I was going to tell you
Fridge.
to
Once you wake
Bring
up and
some
once you
down
go to
your
bed or
old
something like
neighbor,
that.
but-
then the only worry is like, hey, it's not growing. Like you worry like, okay, this isn't growing, this isn't working. Then one day it just shoots up and you're like, hey, I did it. And then it's good ever since.
Bronco Nick texting in 780-218-9999. Paris Jewelers inbox. Corgi videos are the best. They're funny. Small legs. Cooper the Corgi. Is he coming in today?
He is apparently coming in
Excellent.
today.
Dave in Section T says, what's the name of your starter, Maddie?
I didn't name it. Am I supposed to name it?
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
I'm also someone that doesn't name his car. Do you guys name your
No.
cars?
No. I don't get that
Mika.
attached to things.
I call it the whatever make it is, though.
So like the Nissan?
No, I'm driving Nissan.
Okay, I don't want to
BMW
I don't want to
girl.
put out there what you drive or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, fine.
I mean,
The Ferrari?
right?
What's wrong
No
with
offense to
Nissans?
Nissan.
What's wrong with the Nissan?
My friend just got a brand new Pathfinder. I'm just saying.
Well, clearly your
Nissan's
friend, to Jasmine's friend, your
Judging
car
her.
sucks.
Yeah.
Your car is low status.
Quietly judging her.
Nissan's good.
Good
Low
resale.
status, apparently. Oh, it's great resale.
Okay.
Because I don't want it for a long time because I have low status if I'm driving a Nissan.
I'm just not a fan of their outer bodies, like how they're a little bulky for me. That's all.
So, but it's like the Ferrari.
Yeah, that's
all.
right.
And what's yours called?
Mika.
Mika.
Named after a South African burlesque dancer I met in Vegas.
What a tribute.
Wow. Yeah.
Because she's
I'm sure
sexy.
she appreciates this Edmonton sports host.
Oh, she
naming
didn't
her.
care. She was
Of
very,
all her
actually, she
likes
was
and
really
comments
nice.
that she will have or had or whatever, that's the one that's going to
Right.
remember. It's
Right.
going on the tombstone, you know?
Yeah. Well, you do what you do.
EST Hangout is presented by Sentinel Storage, Canada storage experts more than 2 decades helping Canadians through life transition. Canadian storage provider, Black Friday deals on, 50% off, 12 weeks on all units. Check them out, sentinel.ca. Has anyone done any Black Friday shopping actually yet?
I have done some pre-shopping.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
What's
I haven't-
free
You hit
shopping?
order or is it
Haven't
in the
hit
cart?
order. It's in
Girl,
the cart. It's in the cart.
same.
okay.
After work today.
Why
I
wait?
wanted to make sure there weren't any better deals coming.
Because sometimes on the actual Friday, there'll be another like 10% off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So you got to wait till tomorrow.
yeah.
What's on the shopping list?
I usually buy all my clothes on Black Friday.
Yeah.
Same.
We're gonna do some shoes too from BOGO shoes.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
How about you?
I don't think I need anything. Like I've gone on Amazon a couple times. I'm like, I don't really need
Amazon,
anything.
I was telling you, it has good deals right now. Bought a
Yeah.
bunch of supplements.
Yeah, I don't have anything I need.
Well, that's convenient.
I feel really
Yeah,
good.
must be nice.
Yeah.
Well, the things I want, like I wouldn't want
need a lot of
there.
things. Yeah.
Like, I don't know. My stuff, like I do want to get. There's a game called Football Manager. I've never actually bought it.
Get
but I
it.
do want to get it.
Get it.
But I don't think there's never a deal for that one, so I can get it whenever I want.
Spider-Man's like 40% off. Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man Miles Morales on the PlayStation Store. So there's that. That's what I was looking at too.
Reminder, after tomorrow, everything will be regular price. So
Until Boxing Week begins.
yeah, so get your presents now. Save now. Get it
Yes.
out of the way. And then you can enjoy your December.
Or Cyber Monday.
Yeah, I forgot about
that's-
Cyber
oh,
Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
I've gotten some deals on that too.
Yeah, okay. Until
Monday.
after Monday.
You have
yeah.
Monday.
Yeah.
And then it's like a 1 week off, and then all of a sudden Boxing Week month begins.
Exactly. Boxing Week month.
That's what it goes down to. Well, Black
There's
Friday
never
began
good
last
deals
week.
The way it used to be. Yeah. It did begin last week, but still, I think you can get better deals on the Friday. I think.
Better. Otherwise, what's the point of it? Change the name. It's not Black Friday anymore.
Right. But the deals are not like Black Friday deals are okay. Boxing Day deals are not what they used to be.
No, you're right. They used to be like 50% off,
Yeah.
right? Now it's again just 30, 25.
I remember like we'd wake up early to go to West Ed at like 6 or 7 or whenever like it started.
yeah.
And that was such a thing to do.
Yeah.
I absolutely no way I would
Now.
ever do that now. But I don't even know anyone who would do that.
That was so cool though. It'd always be on the news with the people in the lineups and the mics, right? Like it was
And
a
there
big
were
deal.
like there were deals.
Yeah, you're actually it was actually worth sitting out
Yeah.
there in the cold.
I would be so frustrated being around that many people, congested walkways, all that stuff.
Today, yes.
No, like in a
Back-
scenario like that.
I mean, it is
Boxing Day.
frustrating. It is frustrating, but the point is that the deal outweighs the frustration. But not anymore. No.
Some stores should just do that.
Like I need
Like-
one to go back to like a vintage Boxing Day.
We're not doing online like we're gonna get better deals in store.
Yes.
Come see us in the mall.
50% off.
Yeah, if it's like 30% on the online, but we're gonna do 50% off Boxing Day only.
Exactly. Or if you do 50 at 7 a.m., 40 at 8 a.m., 30 at 9.
Oh.
Like, yeah.
A staggered deal.
Yeah.
I like
That's
that.
the incentive to
Good
get in the
idea.
door.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You know what I would do though? I'd still get the 30% off and just pay the 20% fee of like not dealing with it.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, but did you ever deal with it before?
No, I've never waited in line.
Yeah,
for
see,
that.
that's different. There's those people that love to wait in lines and get their things.
do
That's
not
who
like
you're
lines.
appealing to. That's who you're trying to go get, is that person that always wants their deals.
The times that I've gone to West Ed there for Boxing Day in the morning, there weren't really lines. It was like just show up at 7 a.m., but you could walk in.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a line.
That's how I pictured it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How they showed on the news back in the
The
day.
mall gets insane. Like, it doesn't have to be Boxing Day. It just gets crazy.
Yeah,
It's
people just go
very-
there just to hang, right? Mall rats.
Well, there's so much.
Something to
There's a
do.
lot to do there.
Yeah.
Honestly.
At West Ed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
big
lot of
mall.
activities at your doorstep at West Edmonton Mall.
All these malls, like I go to Southgate, that's my primary mall.
Nice.
It's so busy all the time
It is
too.
busy. That's my primary mall. too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I remember what I need to get, but it's not on sale for Black Friday because it's its own deal. Candles.
Oh,
Whoa.
first
The
week.
candle day.
First week of
I
December.
don't think it's first week. I think it's second week.
Okay, well, whatever. I already got the
'Cause-
soaps. I already got the lotions.
Because last
got
year
all
I
of
thought it was first week. I thought there was the deal, and I
Yeah.
went and bought some, and then the deal came out the next week, and it's like $3 less. So I went back, and they don't do price matching.
Oh, when you bring it back?
They won't do price matching on their
they're really
special
bad.
candle
Did you
day.
return them?
I was just like, well, can you price match? Like, our system won't let us. I'm like, okay, well, can I return this and rebuy? And they're like, yeah, you can. I was like,
my
okay, that makes a lot of sense. Corporate really helps you guys out, but yeah, okay, return, buy, left. But yeah, I don't like. There's at least last year there was a sale that I thought was the candle day or weekend sale, but it was the weekend after.
Where do you buy your candles?
Well,
Body Works. What is it called?
Bath and Body Works,
Yeah.
Bath and Body Works.
and it's a good
the soaps,
price.
yeah.
Like for those candles, because they're regular price like $35 or
Yeah,
something.
it
They're
keeps
not
going
worth
up
paying
and up.
that.
Yeah.
Last year I think it was like $10
That's a good price.
or $11, like the $10.99 or something.
Yeah, and you stack up for the
3-wick
year.
candles. Yeah, absolutely, I still have
Same
some
with
of them.
soap. So the soap was, I think it was $6 or $6.90 or something. So no, less than that. I have it in my phone because it just arrived yesterday.
And it went
Yeah.
quick. Like from that the weekend when I went on the wrong weekend, a lot of options, a lot of selection. The next weekend when I came back to get my price match, it went on like the Saturday, and I think it started on the Friday. So many things gone.
Like,
Couple of those candles I really liked that I had bought, gone, completely sold out.
did you return them and get different ones, or did you keep the ones that you?
No, I
really liked?
kept the ones I wanted because those are the ones I wanted. So I hacked
You have
the
a very
system.
specific candle that you're going for.
Well, no, but that the one time like I smelt a bunch and I bought like 4 different candles. So they were the ones that I liked.
They're so smelly. The ones at Bath and or Bed, whatever it is, Bath and Body Works.
Right?
They have a lot of scent to them. That's why I don't buy them there.
I got the one. Yeah, I got a little bit of a headache one
Yeah,
time because
they're
I was
headachy.
smelling all of them,
Yeah,
and then there was a
exactly.
point where you're
yeah.
like, "Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little weird."
I get a headache from so many candles that it needs to be like a very light scented candle.
Yeah, it depends on your space
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
And like the 3-wicker, you got to make sure you like, blow it out in like 2 hours. It's a maximum 3, by the way.
Yeah, I go longer usually.
Yeah, so-
Here's the other hack for candles: get a candle warmer or a coffee warmer.
Yeah, that's the new trend now, right?
I have
With this-
Gager gave me a coffee warmer. It's literally on in my office, and I just put a candle on and it melts it, and the aromas go.
Yeah,
it
that's cool.
doesn't melt quick. Like that candle, I've been going for like over a year now, trying to like I had like a leftover stuff, and it's not going. Like it takes its time. So if you like a scent
Yeah.
and you want to keep it going and get as much bang for your buck, just get a candle warmer.
And you don't have to worry about remembering to blow the candle out.
Exactly.
That is always like whenever I turn one on, I'm like, can't leave the room with the candle burning because I will forget to come back.
Yeah, and then people that are like, those candles are bad for you. You should be using the organic ones. Well, it must be nice to be rich because I ain't buying the $60 candle. Okay,
Says the one who drives the car that he can't go to Lauren.
man.
That's because she doesn't want to drive a Nissan.
There's nothing wrong with the Nissan.
Nothing wrong with Nissan.
You could have said Toyota or something.
I like an Nissan. This is the first thing that came to my mind.
Toyota's very reliable.
Exactly. Toyota's a flex.
Yeah.
Okay, are you saying Toyota or Toyota?
Toyota. Did I say Toyota?
I think you did.
Toyota. You know what else? Lineups. Yeah, the Oilers are at West End today.
Wait.
Okay.
Okay, that kind of ties in.
Okay.
Pizza Boy says, can we talk about groups of people who slowly walk in the mall with no regard for people behind them that can't pass through? It took me 20 minutes to get from Sport Check to the Apple Store on Saturday. If you're a group of 6 walking shoulder to shoulder, I hate you. Signed, Pizza Boy.
That is so true. It is like just walk to the side, be self-aware. You know what's worse than that? When people hold hands. Like, I'm trying to get between you. Like, if you're gonna hold hands, just kind of go to the side. But if you're like locking me from coming through, by the way, I had to chop that
I
myself.
think you could go too deep. Like, I
is
think
beautiful.
I agree because like if you're walking in a big city with busy sidewalks, people walk in single file. You don't walk like two beside each other.
Yeah.
It's too much. And I feel like West Ed is busy. Like people should learn some big city manners.
I think West End is big enough that you could generally walk next two by its side. It's not single file. West End is not single
Two
file.
maximum,
Can walk
two
beside each
maximum.
other, but if you're holding hands, now it's like 3 people because you're just like
No, because usually
Like,
people
what
holding
are you
hands are
doing?
like right close to each other.
No.
No, I don't think a lot of people are holding hands a little
They
further
are.
distance.
Yeah.
Over.
No,
That relation's coming to an end soon. I'm just telling you that right now. Then
I think that you walk two beside each other if you want, but when you see other people like trying to get through or around you, that's when you go to single file and then you go back to beside each other after you're done that.
Yeah.
Those are big city rules. I feel like we got to get on those.
It sounds
for
like
West End.
logic and reason.
Yeah.
are we talking in the mall though or on the streets?
Both.
Because I think
the
they're
mall
because the
is-
streets, the sidewalks are smaller.
True.
I will say that. I think in the mall, a couple could hold hands. Yes, stand more to the side, but you could easily get around them. I don't think I've ever gotten mad at a couple holding hands when I was walking the mall. I've been mad at other people. I don't think I've ever gotten mad at just two people
Couples,
holding hands.
generally, I find okay. But the worst, mall or sidewalk, otherwise, drifters, where they don't take a line.
Yeah.
They veer and they
so
veer, and you're like, get out of the way.
Yeah.
Move.
So annoying.
Do you guys say excuse me?
No.
I do now. Like, I just want them out of my way.
Yeah.
So I'm let them know I'm there. Excuse me. Boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom. So I would not take 20 minutes from a sport check. That'd be like 4 minutes. I'm out.
Well, I think
I would
Pizza
do
Boy's
that
making
too.
a
I
point.
wouldn't.
as long as you're polite. Like,
Yeah.
excuse me. Thank you. Thank you. Excuse me.
Get
Thank you.
Like, do you
Out
go
of the
in?
way.
Would you go in between two people
If I
holding
had
hands?
to.
No, unless they
Red Rover. I'm running through
unless they
that.
won't get out of the way. But I will hover right like a creep behind you.
But this also kind of like ties into one of my major pet peeves, which is in airports, the moving sidewalk. People who
Yes.
just stand on it.
Yes.
There's signs that say to
Exactly.
Isn't that still not stand to the right, walk to
Yes.
the left?
Well,
or is
yeah,
it
like-
walk the entire
Same
time?
with
If you want to
escalators.
stand to the right, stand to the right. But do not leave the left lane open, please. And I hate when people just two like talk about couples, just two people right there cannot get by. And you're like, am I gonna just stand here waiting for you now?
Yeah,
Like,
again,
this
no
is weird.
self-awareness.
no self-awareness.
None.
And in Japan, like people are, it's like so structured where people will go to the side, they'll eat on the side. Like it's just, they're very uniformed. Like that's the way to go.
that is the way to go.
But we're animals out here. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Yeah, that'll probably be happening today at the West Edmonton Mall signing.
Yeah.
So the Oilers are at West Ed today.
Yeah, they're doing other autographs today.
So yeah, I don't know what time it goes. It's like usually it's
6
2,
to 8.
3, 6 to 8.
Do they
'Cause
only
they had
do
a
this
morning
once a year?
skate, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once a year, but then
Yeah, they
the
skate
big
a lot.
ones, there's lineups. So there's
Yeah.
probably someone already lined up at Leon and Connor.
Yeah.
I don't know about how much the other ones, the lineup will happen, but people will go. We were talking off air that we should next year send like Benny.
Oh, with like a mic.
Well, and like update him, like
Oh, I
we'll
love
get an
it.
update like every 30 minutes. How are things going, Benny, and all that, and see how it goes.
That would be brilliant. I love that.
But it's once a year, and then Connor only will sign.
His cards.
Yes.
Oh.
You could bring for, I think, any player anything to sign almost, but Connor has to sign upper
And
deck.
I think it's one item.
I believe it is.
Yeah. Usually when they have a deal with them.
Yeah, I think he's upper deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Nasties were messaging today to LT and Dusty, but like some are there today, this morning.
Hang in
6
there.
o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
Hang in there.
And yeah, and can you believe they wait like till 6 p.m. till it starts and the line moves?
It doesn't start till 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Wow. So what do you do in that time in line?
There's so many activities at the mall that you can't do if you're stuck in line.
Exactly.
Nowadays, it's easier. You got a phone.
Yeah. You just bring a
Like,
chair.
it's so much easier nowadays.
Yeah.
Bring a chair if you can. Bring a charger, power bank. You can watch movies.
Watch Stranger
Yeah.
You
Things.
can watch TV. You can watch football all day.
Watch football all day. Lots to do.
Would you do it?
Not for the Oilers.
Okay. Would you do it for somebody?
I was about to ask, is there someone
Yeah.
you would stand in line for 12 hours to try to get their autograph?
I don't stand in line for anything. Period.
I'm not, unless two things. Here's the thing. Okay, and I know Dusty brought up LeBron, which is a good one. If LeBron is saying to Jasmine, LeBron James, I don't want it. I need it.
Really?
Because the value is now diminished. Because
So you want to sell this?
what if I need it for it? I'm gonna obviously get it like appraised. It's part of my assets now. What do you mean? I'm gonna give it to
as
my
a collectible.
I'd rather have something personal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no. I need an asset. I need appraised, and the bank needs to know it. It's when I die, it's part of my worth.
But how much is that
No.
really worth anyway? Because they all sign so many things.
Those are the least valuable cards, or the signings are the ones that they do at autograph sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They pay. You like that's where like other people. There's the autograph session payment ones. That's where you're getting the proper autograph. You're not getting a free one.
What do you
You're
mean?
not getting like you could.
Wait.
There's the sessions where you could pay to get in.
So do they sign it differently at the free ones?
Some do.
Oh.
Some have different signatures. I remember Darren Ravel talking about. I don't know if the Oilers do, but there are some athletes that do different signatures so that they know so you know which one's a more important
That's
signature.
interesting.
That this is their main signature, but it's something like a free event. They just do a little bit something different that you could point out, and it loses its value because it's like he does thousands of these,
Yeah.
hundreds of thousands of these type of thing.
Did you see the Connor Bedard autograph? No, not controversy. But
Yeah.
somebody tried to trap him essentially, like this autograph seeker.
Oh,
And they were hounding him, asking him to sign like this magazine cover and hounding him and recording it. And he was like just walking with his, I don't know if it was his teammates, but finally he just took it and like scribbled on all of them just to get him out of the way. And they're like, this guy's an a-hole, doesn't want to sign for fans. It's like,
Yeah,
guys,
you're not a fan.
that's not a fan. Why are you
Yeah.
recording it? You're trying to put him on the spot. You're hassling him. And
Well,
then,
that backfired on them though, because I
It
think
did.
all the comments were like, "You guys are the dicks."
yes.
yeah.
Yep. And so when I was on with Jess Jackson last week, and she brought it up, and I was like, Jess, you'll see at Rogers Place, there'll be kids, like true fans too, waiting to see if they can get an autograph as the players come from the hotel to the arena. But you'll see the ones that like the collectors, and listen, everybody's got to make money, keep themselves, support themselves, but like the players dislike those situations very
Especially when
much.
it's a collector. I mean, like if you're an athlete and you're signing something for someone else to make money off, like
Yep.
if that's just what it is,
Yeah.
I feel like that's just takes the fun out of it, kind of.
And
So
the
they don't like
tactic-
you, Jasmine.
I don't hound no one. What are you talking
No,
about?
it's,
but
it's
they-
the tactic that
I never said I would sell it. I wanted to give it to my kids and like have this.
if Jasmine said sign it, please don't
Yeah.
put a name on. They don't care.
Yeah.
Like they'd probably look at Jasmine and be like, "This is a fan. No sign it. She seems nice."
Yeah.
Right?
Done. But it's like there'll be those guys with like a binder and they'll have a sleeve of like 10 8x10s and be like, "Okay, this one, boom, this one, this
Yeah.
one," and then players are like, "What are you guys doing, man?"
Wild. Like
Yeah.
hunting them almost like they have like they're ready to go if they
Yep.
run into so and so, right?
Absolutely.
Interesting.
They call them seekers. And then I remember like, the story I told was we're in Detroit leaving the hotel to go to Joe Louis Arena, and Nail Yakupov kept signing for kids that were like waiting outside the hotel. And then there was like some autograph seekers with their like multiple cards and stuff like that. And he said no to them. And they're like, "Come on, Nail." And he gets on the bus. I'm like, "What happened?" He's like, "Those guys, professionals, kids all the time." And I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Great. To
That's
take
a
a
good
kid with
policy.
you next time.
Yeah.
I don't know if
do
the
that.
Would I borrow them
personalization
for
lowers the
Halloween?
value. I don't know if the personalization lowers the value.
I think it does.
I think there's some really like there because people, some of the Darren Ravel is always with that stuff. He posts some stuff that is very personalized that have sold for massive amounts of money.
Really?
Well, I don't
It's
think it
the
changes. I don't,
uniqueness,
yeah,
right?
it's the unique for it. I don't think if it was too so. I think that would actually add. Like if it's just their signature, everyone has that. I think getting something personalized actually would increase value because it was something specific.
It's a good question because maybe it doesn't because it's not the thing. If it's not addressed to you, do you really want to hang it on your office wall?
I guess part of that is who's it's addressed to, but if she's not
Right.
looking to sell it, I don't think it would lower the value massively. Like I don't think a normal autograph versus one autograph to Jasmine would really depreciate. Like I don't think it's losing 20% value.
Like if you
I would
got-
find that hard. Maybe it does, but I'd find that hard to believe that because it's still the signature's still there, and especially if you're not going to sell it.
just this is a hypothetical example. What if you ended up in possession of a Wilt Chamberlain signed photo that was made out to Johnny Carson, right?
Oh, that's wild.
So it's stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where I'm assuming that's kind of the type of thing.
Those would be
Ravel's looking
those
at.
one would be higher,
Yes.
higher than a normal.
But that's just like a hypothetical example. Like, oh, this was Joe DiMaggio signed this for Marilyn Monroe
Right.
as he was courting her, and it was like a
Then it makes a big
newspaper. I don't
difference. Yeah.
something like that, like a love note, like
Yeah.
hey, dinner, this, like that.
Yeah.
That's
Because the difference between appraisal and selling, though, is different. Like, the appraisal is what it's worth, but what somebody's willing to pay for is different.
Yeah.
And they could sit there and be like, well, the signature's there, it's worth this. But is someone going to go buy it? Yeah, that might be different if she's never selling it. I just feel like, I don't think it would be that much different.
wonder if someone has more knowledge about this because that's what I heard. I heard
The Cookson guys would probably know quite a bit about that.
Somebody
Yeah.
did say
Ron?
McDavid has 2 different autographs, and same with Leon as well, though.
Oh, there you
They
go.
do have different ones.
Yeah.
So I'd expect today you probably get the other, not as
card.
valuable one.
Would you wait for LeBron for 12 hours?
No, LeBron's not my guy.
Who would you wait for?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, I couldn't think about when the boys were talking about it. I'm like, who? Maybe someone, but who?
I just don't care about anybody enough.
Yeah.
And not even in sports. Like I'm trying to think outside.
Actor,
Yeah.
same,
Beyond.
same. Yeah.
Yeah, the autograph, like, because it's just a quick autograph in a picture, maybe.
Yeah, like that means nothing to me. If I got to hang out with like I have people who I would like to hang out with.
That's a good.
Yes.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But autograph?
Yeah.
Don't care about that.
Yeah.
That's a really good one because now you're having a whole experience and they're taking you into like, their mansion, their PJ,
Yeah.
courtside, whatever
I
it may
would
be.
I would like an experience with some people.
That'd
Yeah.
be sick.
Yeah.
Get to know them. Yeah.
CJ in Chicago, speaking of experiences. What up, CJ? Says, on the autograph topic, I was at a resort in Palm Beach, Florida earlier this week, and Derek Jeter and his family were at the same pool as me. He declined requests to sign any autographs when asked, but took as many photos as needed. Super friendly guy, never got annoyed, but people were generally very respectful.
That's cool.
That is cool. And I wonder if this is the thing, like, with the agents that tell their clients, like, don't sign anything. Your value is this and this.
I think that's
But
the
take
thing.
pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've heard
Take
a lot of
selfies
people
with him.
say, hey, as many pictures as you want, just, I'm not signing autographs. And I think part of it is what you just brought up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a value. Because now if you're distributing your autographs everywhere, it's just like money,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Plus, who knows what they're going to come up to him to sign. It might be like weird stuff that he doesn't want his autograph on.
Yeah. You're right. Oh, can I quickly share a story though?
Yeah.
Okay, so my mom used to have a coffee shop in Westmount, and they would have Oilers come there and do signatures. And my parents are big Oilers fans. I was a little young, and anyways, so they set up table kind of right in front of her shop, and it was LaRock, and he had just set up. And my mom's like, go get his autograph, right? So I was like, okay. And then he signed that, whatever, 8x10. And then I like whipped out my inhaler because I had severe asthma. So that inhaler was like a cell phone to me back then, right? Like I carried it everywhere. And then I asked him, like, could you sign this too? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I have asthma too. And then and I still have that.
Oh
and I
my
went home and I
God.
put
That's hilarious to
I
me.
put tape. What is like that tape on it?
Oh,
So it
okay.
wouldn't like
So it wouldn't go away.
yeah, so it wouldn't go away. So I still have
You
it.
got him
funny.
to sign your inhaler. That is so nerdy, but love.
Yeah, so I still have that.
Oh my
I
God.
love it. I
That's
love
hilarious.
And as an asthmatic, and I carry my inhaler around too. Like understand the value of an inhaler.
it. Yeah, like he was like, I think it's one of the most unique things he's ever signed because he was like, okay, like you know, like he laughed and then he's
That
like, all
is-
right, sure, here you go.
Why not?
So funny.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
X-Ray J has got his Glue Crew sweater signed, his
Oh
hoodie.
yes, I
Nice.
signed that.
I hope we're washing that X-Ray J. We'll re-sign it for you. Don't worry. But he says the hoodie's getting filled with signatures. So to everybody, it's a little bit different, right?
Back then, yes, I think like coffee guys and stuff, they did just sign without personalizing, right? I think it's like a new thing with.
The inhaler reminds me of at the ESPYs this year during the commercial break. They were doing they were trying to get the crowd like going, and so they had one game where you had to find something green and bring it to the host, and find something red, whatever. And then he said find something blue, and no one had anything except for someone who had an inhaler.
Oh,
So they ran the inhaler up to the host to like win a prize.
Yeah.
It was so funny to me
I
because
love that. Yeah, if I was a rapper, I always said that I'd get an inhaler chain.
yes,
Okay.
they're so meaningful when you.
They are. They're lifesavers.
There's one other one that's actually really funny. Dylan Koskinen says, this is my favorite personalized autograph. Bieber getting hammered by the human rake, a.k.a. Chris Pronger. That was at the All-Star game.
Oh.
At Celebrity Game. And then he said in the photo, is it too late to say sorry? Signed Chris Pronger.
That's funny.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's pretty good.
That
Bieber's
is-
like squinting. His cage is all mangled. That's a good
that
one.
is
That's
worth
really
money.
funny.
That's funny. I like that.
We don't get an All-Star game this year.
We don't have to watch an All-Star game this year.
That's right.
Yeah. I don't watch them.
Yeah.
Well, they're then supposed to do like a send off to the Olympics, and
Yeah.
they kiboshed that eventually,
Killed it.
like a couple of weeks ago.
Best part of the All-Star weekend is the parties.
I was about to say that too.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that's where you were going with it.
No, that's the game, the skills competition. It's just a reason to party.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And usually the party's pretty good, so. But the other stuff sucks.
So I guess you really want to talk about curling, hey?
We can also talk about.
I wanted to go PWHL
Yeah.
first because you
Oh,
were just
sure.
in
Good.
Vancouver.
Yeah.
Beautiful arena.
So beautiful.
It's brand new?
no, it's
No.
old.
Okay.
Do you know
Yeah.
our
PNC
Coliseum
Coliseum
is based off of that
Yeah.
one in Vancouver?
No, I didn't know because I
Yeah.
noticed the inside did look like, but like way nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was built in like 68.
I don't actually know when it was built, but it's old.
They refurbished it, right? It looked. I saw your photos and videos, and there's a couple others I've seen.
I don't think they did much to refurbish it.
Really?
I think they just put branding up,
Okay.
but otherwise the bones are old, you could tell.
yeah.
But I love that wooden ceiling that it has. Really, really beautiful. And they haven't, so the Canucks left that arena in 1995, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then it hasn't really been like used regularly. I think the WHL team.
Yeah, didn't the Giants play there for a
Yeah,
bit?
They
they
did
did.
play there for a little bit.
Where do they play now?
Langley.
Langley,
Oh,
yeah,
did
they
they?
moved out to like a 5,000 seat arena.
Yeah.
I don't know why I knew that.
Because you live in Vancouver.
I did live in Vancouver. That's why.
So
yeah.
it's beautiful. It's such a good arena. And I've been to a lot of PWHL games. I didn't realize the difference it would make being a primary tenant. Huge difference, night and day. Because you walk in there and you're like, oh, I'm at a Vancouver Goldeneye's game. When you go to the Scepters games in Toronto, they're at Coca-Cola. And so you walk in and it's a Marlies game. And you understand you're just renting. But at Pacific Coliseum, you really feel at home. And like for the fan experience, I think it really changes things a lot. It's nice to be at home. They have a team store, which
Nice.
when I walked in, it was the first thing I saw. And it just hit me. Oh, I've never been to a PWHL team store because there hasn't been one.
And I saw lineups. People were lined around, and I want the merch too because I declared myself the Goldeneyes fan.
Nice. Yeah. Golden Eyes. Yeah,
Excellent.
right on. Well, we'll see if that continues, or maybe you might have to change your allegiance down the road because they are going to be expanding and expanding. So who knows?
Wow.
Who knows? You
Two
might
games
want
here this year, right?
2 plus. Then you add the rivalry series.
Rivalry as
And
well.
both
That's
are
right.
Goldeneyes in Edmonton? Or is it just one they're
I
coming
think the first. I don't know who the second one is. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good.
They
question.
play the Goldeneye theme music at the end of periods.
As
They
they
did.
should.
Sick.
Yeah, they did.
The logo, everything. I love it. I love it. I love that jersey, the way the Vancouver goes down.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Out of all the jerseys and logos in the PWHL, I think it's the best one.
I like New England. It's New England with the kind of like the Whalers nod to it.
Boston. Yeah.
Fleet, right?
Yeah.
That one was good. The Scepters one I didn't like.
No, to college.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
Ottawa
don't mind
sucks.
the Victoire. I don't mind that one.
Yeah, that one's okay.
Yeah. Maybe Ottawa will have to change theirs because they're having a controversy right now with the arena.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Really?
Yeah, because the city is moving, basically like reimagining the arena, and they're going to build a new one.
Yeah. That's part of Lansdowne where
This is the
Yeah,
Red Blacks
Lansdowne
play.
2.0.
Yes.
play in Red Blacks
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah. So that arena is going to be 2,000 seats smaller, which doesn't work for the PWHL at all because they're already in like Ottawa. They could even sell more tickets if they had a bigger arena. Like they're already at capacity, I think, for most of the games. So
Which is like close to 7 or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the place they want to go to is like 5.
yeah, and the PWHL would prefer to be in a 10 or 12,000. Like that's the right size for them. So they've just been like. They've been trying to be the league has been trying to be nice to the city and OSAG about like they don't want to negotiate in public, but really what's happening is they didn't get invited to any of the meetings about Lansdowne 2.0. So they had zero say in the new arena. And all of a sudden, like when the public found out the size, it was the same time the league found out the size. And they were like, we've told you guys from the beginning when we like came here that it would not work for us to be in a 5,000 arena. So they're like, we're not moving to Lansdowne 2.0. It's just not happening. If that's the size, like we're not doing it. And now they're in search of a new home. And if that new home takes them to a different city, it takes them to a different city.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So because I know they're finally going to start building the new arena for the Sens eventually here closer to downtown. Could they not go to Canadian Tire Center for a bit? It's very inconvenient. It's like 40 minutes it's a 40-minute drive.
From what they said, every option is on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Like the only option that's not on the table is Lansdowne 2.0.
This is too small.
Yeah. So they'll consider
bad.
that. I don't know if they can work it out, but yeah, they'll consider that.
I didn't realize it was Pacific Coliseum
Yeah.
because I went there in my 20s and man, that was janky. So that's a really nice.
It looks so
renovation.
good in the
Yeah.
photos. It looks so good, but it's old. It
Yeah.
is old.
Yeah.
Like the press box is hilarious to me. I've never been in one like this. It's in the middle of the crowd, and it's literally just like a concrete box, like taken out of the seating with press seating. That's it.
That's what they did.
That's
I heard they had like a catwalk back in the day.
Well, maybe there is a secondary one up there. But the one that I was in was like it was in the 100s.
Yeah.
And like there was a concrete barrier and then there was a fan. Like the fan could have read my computer.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's just an old timey press box.
That was like Oklahoma for the minor league team.
So the NHL guys had to do for Mullet.
Yeah, that's
Because
what.
they didn't have props, so they were like right behind this piece of seats. And I remember DNB once saying like, goal would score, everyone stands up, and as a writer, you can't see anything
Yeah.
anymore.
That's what it's like at NBA games if you're sitting like down by like courtside. And every time I do that, I'm like, okay, I cannot get distracted and like go on LinkedIn or something like during the game. Like, so offensive.
Nashville, same thing. They didn't build the arena with hockey in mind or think of a press box, so they took out a section in the corner where like they run the scoreboard.
But you know what they did in Winnipeg with their football stadium?
Oh yeah, I know. You can remind everyone though.
The press box was outside.
Ooh, that's so mean.
And they walked in and they're
Oh
like,
my
what is this? Like, no, the Bombers play into November and stuff, and it's going to be cold. And people have laptops and stuff. So they had to fix it. They had to change it.
And you know what helped fix it was the Heritage Classic there. They closed it in, put carpet down, made it into a professional press box because them doing that was that's Bush League.
Yeah, that
yeah,
is
they had a lot of issues with that stadium for opening, but they had to go back and fix a bunch of things once it opened, but they fixed it now.
Could you
But yeah,
imagine just even if in the summertime, if it was raining or something like, or like
I think it was covered still. It was still covered,
Yeah.
but it was just out in the open.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry, it's hot, whatever, but
Yeah.
it gets to zero.
Yeah.
And you're there having to type away your article and stuff, and then like, it's not. And I know most people, who cares about the media? On those ones, that's their job, and they need a spot that they could properly
right.
do that.
Nobody cares about the media until there's like some kind of controversy and you can't get to the bottom of it because you're only getting the team's public line, you know?
Yeah,
Then
that's
you
happened a lot.
Then you want someone in the media.
San Jose Shark Tank, they forgot to design a press box, so they built it in the rafters after the fact. It's actually not bad. There are some obstructions with like beams and stuff. Winnipeg's is actually really good, but they had to build like a second gondola, I think downstairs, which is really nice. Calgary sucks.
I've never been to the Calgary one.
The Saddle Dome, it's
The walk and stuff.
The view is great. You're right over top and it's low, but it's tight in there and it looks like floorboards from 1984 and yeah, it's just
Some press boxes are so high that I feel like I got to bring binoculars. I actually think I need to start bringing binoculars because like some of them I can't see.
some
what's
people
happening down
do.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm turning into one of those people, I think. It happens.
Yeah.
Hey, if it helps you see, it helps you see.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually you'll be using your flashlight in the restaurant, the menu. You'll be one of those people.
Hopefully not.
I know,
At
don't
that
be
point,
that
I'm just going to ask the waiter what's on special and order from whatever.
Yeah.
Just wing it. Yeah. This one.
A couple quick like other press boxes that I remember from my travels. Nassau Coliseum, old, tight, like janky, as you said. And if you needed like a water or like a snack or something, water was like $1 each. And then you could get like hot dogs up there.
Did they charge you for the hot dogs?
Oh
too?
yeah, it was like $3,
So
something like that.
rude.
Yeah.
I hate when they do that. But keep going.
Oh no, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say at Dodgers, the press meal used to be free.
Yeah.
And then some people from like a nice, really nice, like big newspaper were like, oh, we can't allow free food because we don't want to be like coerced by the team. Like we have to pay for everything. So they started paying for everything. And then the team was like, well, if they're paying for everything, everyone can pay for everything. I'm like, I don't work at a nice outlet. Like,
Yeah.
I want to be coerced.
Yeah.
No, so then they just started charging for the press meal. It was ridiculous.
What is it? How much?
It's like $10.
Oh, it's not bad.
Oh, it was 10. It might be more now, but
Everything's gone
but
up.
I was so broke at that time. I could not afford it. So what I would do is at the seventh
inning stretch.
I'm like, my mind's not clicking on today. 7th inning stretch, they would have free Dodger dogs, but I got tired of eating those. But they would have chili as topping. So I would go
just get a
take
bowl
the
of chili?
Oh, that's smart. Yeah.
And then like 2 things happened. One, the cafeteria lady noticed. So she started like saving chili for me.
That's
I know,
nice.
so nice of her. At the same time, the execs noticed and they made a rule that you couldn't have chili like separate. Like it
Wow.
had to be a topping.
What is that? We're giving
just
away free
cruel.
chili topping for this hot dog, but no, you have to take this hot dog with you.
You know what's the worst part? It's the Dodgers.
Yeah, there's so much money.
Yes.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But then like that lady, she was so nice. Like she would save all the leftover food for me and just put it in like a little to-go box so I could take it home.
That's the
It was
best.
very sweet.
Yeah.
That is the best.
Anyway, keep going with your.
Oh, last one is Joe Louis Arena. It was at the top of the steps against the back wall, and it was super tight in there. It was uncomfortable, whatever. Not that it matters, but you had to walk up the stairs. So if you're a healthy scratch, you're walking through the fans. There were a couple like side doors, but you'd still have to walk by fans and interact and stuff like that. GMs, same thing, they'd have to go by there. And then there was a guy that did the PA announcing, and he would just bring like monster bags of candy. And as you would try to like squeeze by, try to walk to one side of the press box to the other, he'd just be like, "Hey, have some candy." And so there'd be like 3 or 4 huge, like couple of kilograms of like gummy worms, gummy bears, sour candies.
Oh, good candy.
And yeah, like, so everyone's hands are in these Ziploc bags.
Ugh.
I took a lot of candy.
That's how I feel about same thing at Dodgers. Like they would have only other free thing they had was popcorn and cookies. But people's grimy hands would reach in there for these cookies. Like they wouldn't even use tongs. I'd be sitting there watching it. Like, am I broke enough to eat these grimy cookies
Yeah.
that all these press box people have touched?
Yep.
One thing I do love about a press box is the little like personalities and community that you find as the season goes on. If you cover the team for a whole season, like everybody brings their own little thing to the press box. So by the end of it, you end up like, oh, there's the candy guy, or there's like the
This is true.
everybody has their own personality, and I just love how it emerges over a season, and you kind of like get to vibe with everybody, and you have your own little like family. Oilers, it doesn't happen as much, and I think the reason why is because that box is so big,
Yeah.
so you don't get to like bump into each other as much.
Maddie's the ninja.
I just don't leave my spot.
You don't very often.
No,
And then when he leaves, he's,
no,
you don't
I
even
have.
notice him.
There's a select few people I'm good not talking to, so I'll just sit at my seat,
Oh,
so I
That-
don't have to talk to
That
them.
tends to
Fair.
happen.
And the people I do want to talk to are sitting around me, or Cam Moon's right next to me.
Yeah.
Too far. He's right.
Yeah,
He's like, yeah. You know, so yeah, I don't like going up. I don't need to get roped in a conversation. I'm like, crap.
I talk to everybody.
It's a good trait to
Yeah,
have.
just buzz around there. It's fun.
But so Vancouver is good for the start of the Goldeneyes.
It was
Good reception from the
amazing.
city.
Isn't it sold out?
It was sold out. The
Nice.
vibe was so electric. It was awesome in there. Great experience. I think they're going to have a wonderful time in Vancouver. It was really exciting to be there. And I think that rivalry is going to be really strong. And even though
Vancouver, Seattle.
yeah, I mean, just
Yeah.
geographically, obviously, it's like it's such a good rivalry. But then both teams are really strong. And Seattle, I mean, they have such an amazing top line with Hillary Knight. It's basically like Team USA's top line is Seattle's top line.
And they're going to sell out. It looks like they're,
I heard yesterday they're 800 seats away from a sellout.
which is going to be the biggest PWHL attendance ever.
I think it'll be the biggest women's hockey game in the States. Like not just like even national team audience. Yeah.
Wow.
So that'll be
awesome.
huge. Yeah.
That's that Climate Pledge Arena. They're going to do that?
Yeah.
Wow, they play there, hey?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Wow.
So that's an interesting one because they are not a primary tenant, which, like I've been saying, that's just makes such a difference in Vancouver. But they're in a brand new, gorgeous arena with all the facilities and, you know, a great fan experience in that arena. The thing is, when you're not a primary tenant, you're in the secondary locker rooms. It does feel a little bit junior. But I don't think you can complain about Climate Pledge at all. So that's wonderful for them. I think that's going to be really fun.
You can pump money into locker rooms too.
Well, they're going to have to if they ever want an NBA team.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not going to have the NBA team in secondary
No,
locker rooms,
definitely
right?
not.
Like,
Definitely not.
and I don't know if they've designed NBA locker rooms ahead of time. Maybe they
Right.
have. But that's the dream is always going to be for Seattle once the NBA either expands or relocates teams. It's Supersonics are like number one. That's where they're going.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that was awesome. Such a great time. And it was nice to see like a lot of people from around the PWHL came out to that game. So there was a lot of there was a vibe. There was a lot of excitement going on. And I think that's, the growing rivalry will be something that I watch throughout the season just to see how that kind of shakes out. It's good to kick the season off. There's so many other little different things going on that are really building excitement around the league. And I think one of the cool things that everyone's talking about is when are they going to expand again and by how many teams?
Right.
I think very quickly they will expand by 2 or 4 teams. They want to, have they said this directly or is it just been mentioned indirectly so many times? It's kind of like the truth. It seems like the truth. They want to expand next year. So, within next season.
Because how many teams are they at then? 8?
8.
So
Yeah.
2 out west and 1 central in Minnesota. And
Yeah.
5 east, if you will.
Yeah,
You got to get a couple more out west.
For
I
sure.
would think.
And you think
or
one
central
will be
west.
one will be in Edmonton?
I think that there's a very high chance that Edmonton can get a team when you just look logically. There was a great reception from the takeover tour last year. The league loved it and it did well. They sold out and there was a big vibe. I think one of the things they loved was that the city really came together and you could see there was support in the government. There was a lot of support in the business community and then the fans really showed up. So that makes a huge difference. That's one thing they really look at. They also look at the social media attention, and Edmonton wasn't the highest on that. Vancouver and Seattle were by far the highest, most buzz, but Edmonton still made a really good impression, enough that they're putting 2 games here this year. So I think that says a lot. And I think when you add, they'll also look at how well the rivalry series does. So when you add the 4, if those do well, I think that there's a good chance that Edmonton's in the conversation for sure.
Just wonder, can you do 2 more Canadian teams or does it have to be a Canadian American?
Has to be Canadian American.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure.
So Colorado, Denver?
That's what
right.
I've been thinking it'd be Denver. That's my guess, but that's just a guess. A lot of people think maybe Dallas. I've heard some outliers say LA, but to me that's crazy because they haven't put a takeover. They haven't put a game there on the tour. But to be in LA makes sense.
I just feel like that'd be too soon to be so far away from all the other teams in a
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Just from a travel perspective?
Yeah. Yeah, the travel is
Unless you go Denver, Dallas.
I could see Dallas happening.
And then if you had Denver, then it makes sense because they're a little closer.
Yeah.
And then Edmonton would have to wait.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing 4 as well.
See, that's where it comes in if it's going to be 2 or 4. I don't think that the wait for Edmonton is that far off, but I could be crazy. But last year I also had a feeling they would expand to Edmonton and they didn't.
And is PWHL individually owned or is it league owned?
League, the whole
Everything's league owned?
One entity, yeah. Mark Walter, who owns the Dodgers, he owns the whole league.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Interesting.
massive
Yeah.
money. He also just bought the Lakers.
Yeah.
He's big money.
Yeah, yeah,
I forgot he's involved with this.
yeah. So
That's why LA makes sense.
yeah. It's not totally crazy, but I could see Dallas before LA. But the question I actually wanted to ask listeners today is, if the league did come to Edmonton, what would you want the name to be and the colors? Because we can't do Oiler colors, because also Goldeneyes kind of already do sort of have Oiler colors, close enough. What would we want the branding to look like?
I like that question. Text us 780-218-9999.
There's one thing I do like, the symmetry of teams like Pittsburgh. The Steelers, the Pirates,
Yeah.
the Penguins, they're the
Black
same
and
color.
yellow.
You know what
Yeah.
city
Yeah.
you know what city they represent.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
That I don't mind that idea. And actually the one that I would go with is green and gold because it's the university and it's the Elks.
Okay, I like
That's
that.
that you continue the green and gold trend
Yeah.
and Edmonton becomes that way.
And then the Oilers are the only outlier that are not green and gold.
And the Oil Kings,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
But professionally.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
I like the green and gold.
I think they
Yeah.
just look they're sharp colors.
Yeah, they are.
What would be the name? What's our history of women's hockey here?
Chimos.
good for Vancouver to have that team because that's the only team that they can really, that's going to be doing well there.
Yes.
And no joke, like I always joking about like the Canucks and stuff, but literally like my cousins were all like, they wish they went. They heard like the Vancouver, the city of Vancouver, Surrey, all of it was buzzing.
That's good. That's really good to
and
hear.
they won their first game there too,
Yeah,
which
they did.
helped, right?
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was such a good game. So Sarah Nurse scored the first goal, which is great because
Yeah.
like she's such a star.
Yeah, she
So
is.
for her to like nab that for the franchise is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they won in overtime. So it was a thrilling game, and you could just see how tightly the teams are matched. So like that's exactly what you want in a rivalry.
Yeah.
And yeah, great hockey. If you live in Vancouver and you want to watch someone win,
Yeah.
then
Exactly. That's boom. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Maybe a year from now,
Exactly. Yeah.
maybe a year from now, we'll be
Jolene.
saying the same thing about the PWHL Edmonton. Who knows? You know, now there might be an alternative. If the Oilers are losing, maybe you could just switch over to the women for a bit.
Aidan O'Neill, Aurora. with
Aurora.
Northern Lights.
I don't mind that at
that's
all.
good.
Yeah, not
like
bad.
that.
I actually do
Not
really like
bad.
that.
Kind of
I-
also
Nice.
a little feminine too, in a way,
Yeah.
right?
You could have
like
a
it.
really cool
Yeah.
logo, I think, from something like that.
Yeah, you could have like some Northern Lights in it. Like,
Yeah.
See if I'll use chat.
That's a good
GPT
idea.
for that one.
yeah.
Hampton Steve texted in via the Paris Jewelers inbox, says, are there sufficient dates available at Rogers to host a PWHL team, or should they wait until the new smaller building being constructed at the old Backrite casino site is built before bringing in a team? Okay, so just a housekeeping notes. There was plans to build a like 9,000 seat arena on the old Baccarat site. That's where they put the party tent up. Those got scuttled. And the Oil Kings were going to go and play in there. And it was before COVID hit. They were close to making that happen. Those plans are gone. What they're going to build is that 5,000 seat event center that's for concerts and indoor, outdoor festivals. No arena in there. It will be attached to Rogers Place, but it's not going to be an arena. So it would have to be at Rogers, and there is plenty of room. And if 19 teams can play out of the Saddle Dome, I think 3 can play out of Rogers Place.
It's too bad we don't have Rexall to use to be a primary tenant. They would.
Yeah.
That would be such a good fit for them. But
Actually, that's tied into the event center funding. Is part of it came from the provincial government, and some of that money goes towards deconstruction of the Coliseum.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too bad. I'm sure they would love that. But to be a third tenant in Rogers is not the end of the world either, I think.
Yeah, there's plenty of room. The amenities there are great. Like the Edmonton PWHL team could have the NHL visitor locker room, which is phenomenal. You've been in there, obviously. It's like rated the best visitors locker room. It has everything you need in there. It's huge. And then there's like WHL visitors, and there's a bunch of auxiliary rooms that are quite sufficient.
Yeah, they'd be fine in there.
Yeah.
I do like when they share a venue with an NHL team, the support that the guys give.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a nice touch. Like Seattle, I saw them all today, like walking out in Torrent gear, which was cool. Like I think that's like nice to see for the fans.
Yep.
So I don't mind that aspect of it.
One thing, if this were to occur here and Edmonton were to get a PWHL team playing out of Rogers Place, and them being a tenant and it's not owned by OEG, is I remember when the Rush were in the Coliseum, there was always friction. Like they weren't allowed to use it was called the TELUS Media Center at the time. It was like the glassed area where, we would do interviews and stuff like that during intermissions. They had to bring in their own TV truck. They had to bring in their own equipment to run the scoreboard and patch into the building. So they made it very difficult for the Rush to do their thing. But I would assume there would be a good working relationship with OEG.
Of course, I've heard the same thing about they didn't really get along so much with or they didn't love having a third tenant, or who knows what was going on there.
No,
hopefully-
they hated them, and then the test was mutual.
Again, this is all hypothetical, so this is just like dreaming and speculating, and there's we're just guessing at this point. But I would hope, in my heart of hearts, I would hope that the two billionaires could get together and maybe like see how this is a good business decision to have women's hockey in Edmonton, and maybe they could collaborate and get along, and they would be a great third tenant.
That'd
and
be
it would
great.
good. Yeah, because eventually the league is going to want to sell off the franchises, and so is OEG perhaps an excellent buyer?
They were sniffing
Down the
around WNBA. Like that was
Oh,
an
right.
idea.
Yeah.
I think they should. That's a definite one to go get PWHL, WNBA. WNBA fills your summer dates. Rogers is a little more quiet in the summer.
The only question that a lot of people have whenever I bring up Edmonton
For WNBA,
for PWHL, but I
Okay.
think it applies to WNBA too, is the market big enough? Because it is a small market. So could we sustain, like if we had a WNBA team, would we be selling out? Would we be selling 10,000 tickets every game?
How much are like PBHL tickets?
PWHL.
Good question.
Yeah.
And I don't have the answer to that. Gosh, I don't actually know. All I remember about the pricing from last year, from when I was looking at buying tickets,
Yeah.
is that they like significantly increased them during the playoffs, and they didn't sell as many tickets during playoffs. But I don't know what they increased them to.
Because I think that would play a major factor
Yeah.
for families and such, right? Like the Stingers sell out all the time. Tickets
Yeah.
are cheap, parking's free.
But it's in the
It's
summer.
not free anymore.
Okay.
But yeah, they changed that.
This year they changed it.
And 4,500 seats compared to minimum. They want 10,000 seat
yeah.
arenas. Okay, that's a bit trickier. But yeah, Stingers is a good vibe.
How much do those tickets cost?
Like what, 25, 20?
I think
PWHL
pretty
are
reasonable.
way more than that. They're
Yeah.
at least 60, but I think maybe even up to 90.
60 is still more reasonable than 250.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And then like a lot of these places also do just like packages, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Like that brings in families and
Makes
guys,
sense.
right?
So it would directly compete with Oil Kings essentially.
Yeah.
But
would.
you know, Winnipeg has the Jets, the Moose, and they did have the ice for a period of time. Calgary has Hitman, Wranglers, and Flames.
And those Wranglers games are desolate. Like there's nobody there. It's too bad. The Roughnecks do well in Calgary though.
They also have the Roughnecks. That's
Yeah.
a good point.
Yeah.
I want to see if I can get tickets.
They,
I
they
want
sell
tickets
it,
for
or
the-
they get pretty good crowds at the Saddle Dome. From last I saw.
Because I mentioned this to as I've been talking to everybody about bring a team to Edmonton, and somebody said, maybe I could see an Alberta team that is shared between
Like
Edmonton.
Red Deer?
No, dude, but some home games in Calgary, some home games in
Yeah.
Edmonton. That won't not fly.
That's what I call. I'm like, culturally, I don't think people would get behind it.
That's how the Oilers started. They were the
Oh, really?
Alberta Oilers. They were
Did
supposed
they
to
play home games in Calgary?
They were supposed to.
Really?
And I don't think that happened.
That's
yeah.
fascinating. Goldeneye's December 6th at home. It says $45 to $140 per ticket.
Okay.
Reasonable.
Yeah, that is reasonable.
You need a little cheaper to get in. I would suggest for Edmonton because Vancouver's a bigger market.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot more people. I think you'd have to have that starting at 30 for Edmonton.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I think Edmonton could do. What do we average for Oil Kings? 7, 6.
Yeah. They get their big dates. Like we saw Teddy Bear
Yeah.
Toss. Radomski was here bringing in the Teddy Bear Toss jersey. Thank
Very
you.
cute jersey.
Thank you. Yeah, good to see you,
WHL.
Dahmer.
24-25 attendance.
Because the Canucks have Student Rush, and the tickets are as low as $59.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So tickets for Edmonton. So 30 is about a good price for an Edmonton ticket if you want to bring your family.
Yeah.
So Edmonton last year, the Oil Kings averaged 7,500.
Okay.
You could do, I think, PWHL professionally, and there's a lot of people that can't get Oiler games and things like that, and they want to take their family to professional hockey. I think we could get, how many home dates are there? Do you recall how long the schedule is?
Don't know off the top of my head.
It's not going to be an 82-game schedule, obviously.
They just expanded it this year.
PWHL schedule length.
It was planned that the Alberta Oilers were to split their home games between Edmonton and Calgary, possibly for financial reasons or to allow for a less complicated return of the WHA to Calgary, though the team ultimately played all of its home games in the Edmonton Gardens, changed its name back to Edmonton Oilers the following year. They won the first game in WHA history, 7-4 over the Ottawa Nationals. And it was because the Calgary Broncos were supposed to play the first season of the WHA, and they folded, and then the team ended up in Cleveland. So that's why they were the Alberta Oilers. And they were initially intended to be called the Oil Kings as well from Bill Hunter, but he changed it to Oilers to keep it kind of close to Oil Kings.
30 games this season, so 15 home games. So if there's an expansion, maybe there's a little bit more. 20 home dates, Edmonton could do 10,000 for 20. If you're just saying it's not 40, I think Edmonton could get 10,000.
I like from the demand for the takeover tour, I feel like it's there, but I don't know how well the rivalry series is selling. Last time I checked, which was a couple of weeks ago, there were still quite a few tickets left.
Has there been a lot of promotion of that?
I know there has.
Like, I feel like I bet we'll go around town and be like, did you know Canada-US women's hockey's coming to Rogers Place? And what?
I know. I've been very disappointed by that.
Yeah.
And that's Hockey Canada. I mean, I don't know.
Well, sometimes Hockey
marketing
Canada just feels like we're Hockey Canada. Whatever we do, people just buy it. We're that good. People know what we're doing. There's an arrogance that could come from Hockey Canada.
There does exist a certain
Alicia,
demeanor.
Alicia Hemming said Oilers do Student Rush too. Thanks for that. She said they were $49 last year and they bumped it up to $59.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't look like they're selling Upper Bowl for this game.
Did they close off the whole upper bowl?
I don't see any tickets available. And the whole lower
Here?
bowl is, this is for the 10th. So, like, the whole lower bowl is that dark blue. So I'm assuming they have nothing open. Like, they're not selling Upper Bowl yet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of
That's-
tickets available.
Yeah.
That's
in that lower bowl.
11,000.
This
Is the rivalry.
is
Yeah.
one of the rivalry games.
And
There's
that's
like no one
That's
there.
going to be better hockey than the takeover tour.
Right. This is the national
Yeah.
teams playing, getting ready for the Olympics.
Yeah.
And that's a Wednesday at 7:00, and then there's December 13th. So that's a Saturday. I'm hoping that one's going to be.
And if that's
better.
a Hockey Canada event, OEG doesn't need to promote it,
No.
especially if they're tied in with the takeover.
Saturday's much better sold between the goal lines, sold out basically.
That's
As you
good.
get to the ends, there's not a lot. Like there's a good amount still available, but there's
Yeah.
also not a lot available. So this Saturday's going to be but it's lower bowl only.
Yeah. Yeah, but they have barely promoted it.
Oh, I should have
Yeah.
Like even I forget that it's happening half the time. I'm like, oh gosh.
And it's
Rivalry.
weeks away.
Saw the
Yeah.
announcement, but you're right. I don't know when it is.
No.
When-
Not
seen
gonna
any
lie,
ads.
I'm in La La Land right now. Like I didn't know this.
Now you know.
Yeah. You should come out to a game though.
I will.
Get a press pass
Yeah.
if you
Yeah,
can.
let's
Yeah.
go. Okay.
How much are tickets for that too? Because that's the other part too. Is what are you charging for these?
Yeah, maybe they're
Especially
totally
if it's all
overcharging.
lower bowl.
Has anybody else suggested names if we were to
No,
get an
not in the
Edmonton
text
team?
line.
Well, Aurora was just so good that I
Yeah.
guess it
very
That's
good.
a solid name.
it is a solid name.
I think the cheapest ticket I see with fees, it's $50, but with fees, it's $65.80. That's too expensive.
That is expensive.
If you're
especially
telling
at Christmas
somebody,
time.
yeah, I want to take my kids to go see this, and the cheapest I can get in is $65.
Yeah.
Times that by 4.
Yeah.
Like now we're getting into. You're not far off from Oiler territory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cheapest Oiler ticket that we saw a couple weeks ago was like 90 some bucks.
Yeah.
If it was the Edmonton Aurora for the PWHLT, I'm thinking of like jerseys and logos. You could do something pretty cool, like have like the colors of the Northern Lights in like the silhouette of like a wolf or something,
Oh yeah.
or like a grizzly bear.
Yeah.
You know, like
Oh yeah.
thinking Jasper National, like something cool,
Yeah.
like that. Like you know how the Minnesota Wild have. It's in the bear. It's an outline of a bear, and it has the trees and the sun and the mountains, all that. I'm
Yeah.
like that, something like that, but with like a wolf.
I think we really need to suggest this to the league and to their marketing agency that does their
Yeah.
names.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
That would
Actually,
be so cool.
Speaking of like cool logos and jerseys, I was wandering through the Oilers store recently, and I found this really nice hat, but it's the Oil Kings third jersey logo, and it's just blue and gold. And I was like, this hat is fire, as the kids say. Need to go buy it.
Simplicity on logos is like a thing now. So people
Yeah.
like, yeah. But I'm envisioning the Aurora logo having like a lot of dimensions to it. Like
Right.
you could also for a special version like thread gold thread into it or
Well, what about like glow in the dark thread, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
Kraken are doing?
That is so
Oh,
cool.
Yeah,
Very.
and the
Yeah.
Golden Knights also did.
yeah.
Absolutely.
10 out of 10 on this idea.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You're,
If
you're
it ever
welcome.
happens, Aiden O'Neill, you get all the credit.
Aiden O'Neill, well
Absolutely,
done.
copyright that.
Opening
Yeah,
ceremonies of the first game.
you can like
For
do
sure.
alternate jerseys, like a different color of the.
They would look so cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
One day purple, one day green, or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
Portions of this hour of the EST Hangout. They are brought to you by the High Product Marketing. Who could get those logos on merch for you? It'd be the High Product Marketing. Check them out, highproductmarketing.com. I got that just for ChatGPT.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It looks like part looks like
Kind of looks like smoke though.
yeah, but you
I
can
mean,
fix,
just
let's
for
fix
a
those
chat
lights.
GPT.
It looks like a factory,
fix
though.
those lights.
The
Yeah, that
refinery
looks like
is
a
a
light.
nod to the
Fix the
refineries.
lights to be more northern lightish
Yay, pollution.
Yeah, exactly.
and not light pollution. We'll see if it could fix that. But the High Product Marketing, official merch partner of EST, promotional products, bring a bunch. Check them out, highproductmarketing.com.
And the Aurora would have to be more like, I don't know, not so bulky.
Yeah. Because it kind of sways and flows.
yeah.
It doesn't come out of the
That's
silt, the
maybe more
buildings.
pretty, you know.
Yeah. I'm with you. This is a good idea.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do a story pushing the Edmonton Aurora so people at the league can see it. And then if we do get a team some point in the future, they'll already have some of our ideas ready to go.
First line, imagine.
Yes, exactly. I'm really going to set the scene because I'm going to be honest. I don't love a lot of the PWHL names and logos. And
I don't like their logos because they look very some marketing firm in New York designed them.
which is exactly what happened.
Nice eye, Maddie.
Yeah.
They all look. They have a similar feel to them
Yes.
all. It's the same with the Alliance of American Football and the old XFL. Like they don't look unique.
Yeah.
They don't look like each market found somebody to work on it and tried to design it for the market. It is just some person who's good at using their iPad with their pen and doing this stuff. They just did all of them.
Very
That's exactly
symmetrical.
what happened. And I feel like I have talked to the marketing agency. They were on the very first call that they did when they announced like the first set of teams. So that's why I know that like they are. I'm pretty sure they are based in New York or somewhere out there. But I feel like it would just be so much better if each city kind of like spoke to the themes of the city. And I know that they kind of try to do that, but it's different when it's someone from outside the city, kind of like reading Wikipedia about your city and then trying to be like, yeah, this is what your city represents, versus people in the city being like, well, we associate with green and gold, or you know, the Northern Lights. That's an association no one would think of unless you're kind of here and you grow up with them and you.
Good point.
Yeah, so I think it does make a difference to have like civic pride come out in the logo.
Well, look at the last three logos of the National Hockey League: the Mammoth, the Kraken, and the Golden Knights. They all are unique. They're different, and they don't look. They don't have a same theme to all three or whatever. They are done differently.
Exactly.
They're very nice, all three of them too.
That Mammoth logo on the jersey pops.
Yeah.
I'll give them credit. It totally changes that uniform.
I have to say that the NHL did expansion branding right with those teams. Like they really came up with great names. It felt like they received a lot of fan feedback. Whether they did or not, I don't know, but it felt like fans were part of the process. And then they came out with this awesome product for all of them. Like,
Yeah, they put like swag in it.
Yeah.
Like they're cool.
yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Vegas, I remember reading about the gold jersey that they wear. It took them like an extra year to get the gold right, and they were working with the factories to get because they have like little sprinkles
Like the
of
sparkle?
It sparkles
Yeah.
a little bit, and they don't want it to look like the mustard jerseys that the Predators wore. And then some people are like, "Oh, on TV it looks like mustard," but you see it up close, and you're like, "No, it has like a little sparkle to it." And I remember the jersey got delayed like a whole season because they couldn't get the fabric right or whatever.
I respect that.
I like the
Golden
other
Knight stuff looks good. All three of those teams, like you
Yeah.
guys said, they have done a good job.
Yeah.
I think this does look a little bit better.
Let's see.
It's a little bit better. It's getting there. It takes a lot of work for ChatGPT because you have to keep asking it like the same question, like, "Hey, fix this," and you have to be fine details
But
of
then
it.
it fixes something else too. While
Yeah.
it fixes, yeah.
But
Tell
it's
us
a
to take out
decent idea.
Yeah, you're
PWHL.
touching that.
think it looks
The other
pretty
good thing about Aurora is that so many times the Northern Lights here are green, and so that would go with green and gold. Yeah, I'm so on board with this.
You're gonna walk away from here tonight. This is perfect.
I'm going straight to my computer. I am
Send
writing
an email.
article.
Yeah.
Sending emails.
Yeah. Send your article in the email.
Exactly.
Please see attached, right?
If we ever do get a PWHL game or league or team, we will be ready.
And if it's not, Jolene will be protesting outside.
We'll be so annoyed. Yeah.
Have you had a chance to watch a lot of the curling?
I haven't watched a lot of it, but I've been following along with the scores. I saw that insane. Did you see this shot? I believe it was McEwen. It was, you have to go look at this highlight. It was like a takeout, like around the 12 foot that rolled up into the house.
Yes,
into the
I saw that one.
It was insane. That was so crazy. Did he take 3 rocks? That was a triple. And then he shot on the button. It was insane. That was such a nice shot.
Gushu missed yesterday
I know.
to go to the playoffs, so now he's out.
I wasn't surprised by that at all. I was actually surprised they did so well. But it is like, for Gushu fans, it would be sad because it's the end of an era for him for sure. I mean, he'll be at the Briar, but other than that,
But one thing that kind of kickstarted his career was the 06 Olympics.
yeah.
Like for people, I think he got to go and he won the Olympics with Russ Howard and
It would have been a nice symmetry for him to have in the Olympics. Yeah.
the bookends of the career almost. You know,
There just really wasn't like I watched some of his. I watched a little bit of him play in Nisku. He just didn't really have it this year, and he's been very open about the last 2 or 3 years. It's been really hard for him to dig deep and find the motivation to just on a daily basis for the big events. He said that the motivation always comes back, if it's the Briar or trials or something. But for slams or for a smaller bonspiel, he just said he just hasn't felt it, hasn't had it. And that's why he's retiring.
It's been 20 plus years.
Yeah, it's been a long time. And he has his kids are teenagers. Well, one's 18, one's 14. He wants to be more involved in their lives, obviously. They're both curling. He wants to be involved in their curling journey. So time for him to take a step back. He's ready for it. And I think he's had a wonderful career. Nothing to be sad about. Of course, it would be nice if he did go to the Olympics to end it, but wasn't in the cards.
From an Alberta perspective, though, I'm Brad Jacobs, number 1, go to the finals, Team Alberta, and I will always claim Rachel Homan as Team Alberta, and she's off
yes.
to the
Oh,
finals.
for sure. Yeah. So, yeah, with Homan, I think it's very clear on the women's side who is the front runner to go to the Olympics. If Homan doesn't go, it would be shocking, and I don't even want to put that out into the
But
universe.
Anderson, they're a good rink.
They're good, but can you beat Homan twice? Because the finals, that's
Yes.
the 3. Yeah. I don't think that they're beat Homan twice kind of good. I think there's 2 teams that can beat Homan predictably, and one is Tiranzoni, and not a Canadian team, and the other one is Team Wang from China, who just beat Homan in the finals of the Pan Continentals, and those are the only 2 globally, the 2 competitors. So I would like Homan to go to the Olympics because I think that they have an excellent chance at winning gold.
And it's the thing that her resume doesn't have. It's the Olympic gold.
And her journey,
And she's been
this
there.
time around, twice. So her journey this time around is so interesting because losing both of those, or her performance in the Olympics in the past, has been rather devastating for her, especially in Beijing. Was super hard for her to. And right after she was done in Beijing, she wrote a whole thing on Instagram or Twitter, wherever it was, about how kind of depressed she was for not living up to her own expectations. But I think what's so remarkable is that every time she's been in a low like that, she has somehow rebounded stronger. And I feel like those lows have taught her how to really compete, which is why she's as good as she is now. It's because of losing those big events. So I would love to see that come full circle for her to get a medal, possibly gold. I really
want the gold.
Yeah, I feel like she
Hell yeah.
deserves the gold. This is her year.
She's the best curler in the world.
She is.
And I don't care gender.
Yes.
Right now, curlers, she's the best.
She is. And even the guys would say that. So she deserves gold. And I really am rooting for her. I don't often go on record saying I'm rooting for anybody, but I'm really rooting for Homan.
Well, in the end, whoever wins these 2, we're
then
all behind them to
Men's
go get
side,
the
I
gold.
would say I would like it to be Dunstone.
Really?
I think he has.
He always blows it in the final, though.
He just got into the finals based on Gushu losing or
Missing the shot.
Missing a shot, yeah. But I think that he has the best chance to medal if he goes. And as a Canadian, I always want more medals. So I think Dunstone would be the one.
Is the Olympics going to impact
No, Scotties are before.
They're moving it before?
Yeah.
Because that used to be a thing where
Yeah.
if you went to the Olympics, you couldn't do
Yeah.
Scotties or Briar because, okay.
This is the first year that Scotties will be before, and then Briar will be right after.
Because
but-
Jacob's Team Canada, are they not?
Yeah.
I think they are.
From the
For
Winter
going
Worlds
like to
last
the
year.
Briar, yeah. They're Team Canada. They won last year.
But I don't think the Olympic teams will play in Scotties or Briar.
You don't think?
No, definitely not.
Well, Scotties would
It's
make.
too
Yeah, I can
close.
understand. Okay.
Because the Scotties are right before. They would be like they're the third weekend in January is when they start, and then they'll run for a week. So then it means you would have to leave the Scotties, go directly to the Olympics.
So no Team Canadas this year.
That's a good point. I don't think so.
Because Homan run last year
Yeah.
too, didn't they not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong about this. But I don't think that those teams will play it.
Well, I could see more so, especially the Scotties one, being like, we're getting set for the Olympics.
Yeah.
We're off. We're not playing in a major tournament prior to the Olympics. We need to go get ready for that one.
Because you want to peak. They're trying to peak at the Olympics. So then to have to try to peak at the Scotties and then peak at the Olympics, it's kind of weird.
I guess the other thing about the Olympic trials is when do they happen? Or Olympics? Like, are they first week or second week?
It'll start with mixed doubles, right when the Olympics start. And then the women's and men's finals are both at the end of the Olympics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's second week for that stuff. So that'd be tough for the men's side. You're finishing up
Yeah.
and then you're coming back.
Imagine
and the
if you
weekend
lose.
later, you're going to the Briar or something.
Not fun, especially if you lose. If you win, it's like, yay, we get to go to the Briar and then everyone will be congratulating us. You lose, all you want to do is just not be involved in your sport for a while. I'm actually doing a story on this. And I want to ask, because it probably applies to hockey or other sports too, but it's related to curling. I interviewed several people who went to Olympic trials and lost and didn't go to the Olympics. And one of the people I interviewed, she did go to an Olympics once, and then the other time she lost. Other people I interviewed, they never made it to the Olympics and multiple times trying, maybe 4 trials they went to and never made it to the Olympics. And I just asked, how do you deal with that, just not making it, especially Olympic trials, you don't make it, then how do you kind of reset yourself to still be involved in your sport, to go back for another 4 years and, try to get to that point again. And 2 people I talked to said that it was the deepest grief they have felt outside of their parents dying was not making it to the Olympics.
Wow.
Yeah. Because it's the one thing that you are aiming your entire life towards. Yeah.
Yeah, Randy Furby's ring's one that never got to represent.
Yeah.
I was such a team Randy
Colleen
Furby
Jones.
fan.
And
Yeah, R.I.P. Colin Jones.
Yeah, I know. What a sad week for curling. But
It's perfect that it's in Halifax.
I know.
A great way then to celebrate her.
Yes. Couldn't have planned it. Couldn't
No.
have. And for her family to be around the curling community because they're so connected. And I think what a time. But very, very sad that she died. But she was a world champion curler. She was I'm not going to say as good as Homan because Homan's in a different league, but she was very, very, very good.
At her time,
Yeah.
she was
The Homan of her time.
she was dominating.
And
I remember Colleen Jones.
I was on the phone with Dave Jamieson and I had the curling on, and all of a sudden I just stopped what I was saying. I'm like, Colleen Jones just died. It was just I had to stop what I was saying because I'm like, this is happening. Because TSN just put up a graphic with the years, and they're like, this sucks.
Yeah.
She was so darn good.
She was great. I was just with her in Nashville in April, and just this incredibly friendly, kind person. You could tell then that she was not doing super well, but still, she was curling. She was in that All-Star game that they did. She was wonderful, and then the news kind of trickled in over the fall that she was deteriorating, and I was actually trying to write a story about it, but it was everyone in her life was already kind of starting to grieve her, so it was very uncomfortable to try to arrange interviews. And then she died during Olympic trials, but left a huge impact on the sport.
Big time.
Yeah, especially women's curling, and as a broadcaster, incredible broadcaster for CBC. And I don't know how many Olympics she covered. She started broadcasting in the 80s.
Did she broadcast for that long?
Yeah. So she's an absolute pro. Yeah.
Yeah. Curling world, tough one.
Definitely.
Tough one this week. But we will now see
RIP.
who's going to the Olympics this weekend. In these best of threes after, well, I think the women's are on right now.
Yeah,
it
the
was 10.
first one. Is it? It's semis still right now for them, or did they?
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah, yeah.
it's the semis. So I think women's is first,
Yeah.
Anderson and Brown, and then tonight will be Dunstone and McEwen.
Yep.
McEwen.
I'm gonna start watching for playoffs. The one thing about curling, and I love, as we all know, I love it. There are so many games at the beginning, like in a round robin. Like if you're working, I know people who turn it on while they're working, but I cannot do that.
Oh no! Oh yeah, I have it. I love like Briar Scotty's week. It's on. It has to be on just because it has to go in the background.
Too distracted.
It's great background for me. You can look up every so often when you know it's close to the end of the end, and you just watch that little bit.
True.
And he has a candle burning.
Yeah.
And he has
got a
do
nice
not
setup.
disturb on his door.
I've been using that a few times this week. And then Sturmey almost made it. Knocked out on the tiebreaker. I don't know if you saw how the Brown got in. So it came down to Caitlin Law's team. She was going up against Skrillex, I think. And if she got the points at the end, like there was a 3-way tie and Brown would go through. And if she lost, Sturmey would go through. And Brown and Sturmey and their rinks are just watching this. And then Laws makes the thing, and Brown's team just starts celebrating. He's there and off to the next round. And Sturmey's rink's just sitting there like, just
That's
imagine
tough.
watching. You have no control over this anymore.
Yeah.
And you're watching this one game that's going on, and one's like, I need you to make this shot, Caitlin. The other one's like, I hope you screw this one up. And that'd be just so crushing to just watch it all. And then just for Sturmey, it's like, well, my Olympic dream this time's over.
Yeah.
Sucks.
I do feel like on the women's side, like there's maybe two teams. I mean, I think that most teams know that it's Homan's year.
Yeah.
So I feel that a lot of them want to go as far as they can for funding or for sponsors for next year. So that's more the play. And I think a lot of them know like, it's probably not our year. Maybe outside of like one or two.
But if you surprise,
Could be surprised.
you're well worth going to the Olympics
If you can
then.
beat Homan twice, have at it.
Sorry, Team Black, not Brown. Thank you, Matthew Hyman. Because are they Nova Scotia?
Last time I came here, though, I did read the comments after, and so many people were like, I'm tired talking about curling, so I don't want to over talk.
Oh, screw those people.
Well, I want
I
everyone to
loved
feel
talking
included.
curling
I want
that day.
everyone to feel included
Screw
in
that.
the conversation.
Don't even worry.
The Oilers
about
don't
it.
play till Saturday. The Oilers are a mess right now.
Yeah, you
there's
wanna
not
talk
much
about
else to
Tristan
say. We
Jury?
can
Like,
talk
let's
about
go,
Canadian
right?
Olympic
Yeah.
curling.
I also
Yeah.
do
and
read
the people that are going to
comments.
represent our nation in
Change it up.
February trying to get us a couple gold medals.
I think there's a good like even if you don't like curling, this is a good opportunity to prepare yourself for the Olympics because these are some of our best chances at gold medals. For
Well
sure
said.
on the women's side.
Yes.
Why?
it's
But the
important.
thing is, the women's side it struggles. If you look historically, we actually haven't gotten that many medals.
Exactly.
Schmerler.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look. But even when we don't even medal at points.
Did Jennifer Jones ever win?
Yes,
Yes.
she did.
Yeah, that's right.
She won 14.
Yep.
I think.
I spoke with her. I interviewed her once in the Telus Media Center at the old building. She was very friendly, and I've heard that like depending if things are going well or not, she could be tough. But she was super nice.
She's very shy.
Really?
Yeah, and she doesn't love doing like media. Yeah. I mean, now she's broadcasting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought so.
But she's very shy. So I think she talks about this in her book, but she really had to like learn how to overcome that or channel it. So maybe like depending on when you met her in the trajectory of her life, like she wasn't quite there yet, or maybe when you met her, she was there. Like I think people might have got
I think she was coming off the win.
then
Might
that
have been like
always helps too.
2015. Yeah. So
She's so competitive. I mean, they all are, which is nice. But it's hard to go from like losing to doing a media right away.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rib City Step. The more curling talk, the merrier.
Yes,
Caster.
thank
People
you.
complain about curling, probably complain about the CFL too. Talk away.
Okay.
Baptize Big Uke. More curling.
I appreciate your passion. So
Thank you.
please. Yeah.
Yeah,
nice.
it's the one sport that I truly, truly care about in my personal life. Like I actually follow it, want us to do well. Yeah.
Yeah, you post it all the time.
I do post it a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah.
It is very much ingrained in Canadian culture.
It is.
Like
Who
would
whether you
not?
like it or not,
Especially
it
the
is-
prairies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm not a curling guru by any means. There's two sports I was afraid of doing highlights for when I was a sports anchor, basketball and curling, because I didn't know them inside out. And if you don't know curling well enough, then I felt I would be letting people down because people here love curling.
Did you write your own highlights?
Yes and no.
Oh.
So for basketball, for example, if we ran basketball highlights, there was a script that came from ABC with this there was a tie-in to ABC down south, and they would send like a 45-second highlight package, and it'd be like, here's the script. You could tweak it to like put words in that you would use, so it wasn't so foreign. Curling, I would have to.
That's tough.
I'd really have to keep it simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a shot. It's coming down the
No. I'd have to like go to articles and be like, all right.
hit for two and blah 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 to win the
Yeah.
The hit and roll to the button.
Yeah.
Yay, they
The
made
takeout.
it.
Having to know 4 foot, 8 foot, 12 foot.
You knew that stuff, but like, anyway.
Better to err on the side of simplicity.
Yes, you kept it simple, got through it, and then we're like, whew,
Yeah.
okay.
It's also lovely. Curlers love to party.
They
I
do.
know.
And it's also very wholesome too. I saw a video this week of some older lady. She was there and she was knitting while watching.
Classic.
Like just sitting there knitting, watching the thing, and it's what you do.
And the cowbells. They love their cowbells.
I hate the cowbell.
It's wonderful.
that. They always have that at curling and at skiing.
Cowbells. Well,
Really?
they have it
Yeah,
at
let's see.
Commonwealth. It's the worst.
The official drink of the EST Hangout is the Finnish long drink legend in 1952. A drink unlike any other sparkling refreshment. What?
This has never
You do
happened
this every
before.
day.
The Finnish long drink
Never
legend in
happened.
1952. Did you drink like any other sparkling refreshment, real liquor, longdrink.com/Canada is where you can enter postal code and find a liquor store establishment nearest you with the long drink in stock and get that in ya. It just, the stumble had to restart.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that is a full wow.
He was
But that
too
is the
excited
official
about
drink of
curling.
the EST Hangout. We got Lock Shop. We got two guys. EST Afternoons, Reed Wilkins Show with J Mill, Turf District, all coming up here on Edmonton Sports Talk. We still got about 16 minutes or 15 minutes or so here. We all ready for some NFL action tonight?
Oh, yes. That will be playing while I am working today, that's for sure.
You're good to play a game and work at the same time. It's not distracting.
No, it's not distracting because there's always stop and go. And then, you'll know when there's like a play that maybe you will like turn your head to watch. I know, okay, so we discussed Baltimore. The Lions and Packers game. Who do you guys got on this one?
I think what we were talking about yesterday, we're doing over-under. It was like how many of the favorites win. I went with the under. I think we went with the Lions on this one.
Yeah, I think it Lions Chiefs.
The Lions are
losing
back.
And the Ravens.
So, hey, did Jordan Love have like a bit of a chest injury a little bit?
I don't recall.
Are you saying he's got an injured heart?
You might love, right? Okay, so this is a great NFC North matchup. It's going to be pretty exciting because the line is -2.5. I'm not sure if it has moved. So the Packers did win in week 1 against the Lions, which was 27-13, but that was in Green Bay. So this will be a home game for the Lions. And you know what? Things have not always gone the Lions' way this season, though. So that's why I'm just saying, don't be sleeping on the Packers,
After their game last week, everyone's like, oh, they're back. They're good to go.
Yeah. Well, Gibbs always gets it done.
And he did that last week.
Right. And yeah, there's a lot of Detroit Lion fans, though. I'm quite surprised.
1-7 in the last 8 Thanksgiving games of the Detroit Lions. They lost. They won last
here
year
we go.
after terrible coaching, time management against the Bears.
Yeah. Goff had, yeah, you're right. He has a good record in Thanksgiving.
No, they're 1-7.
Oh,
The
Yeah,
okay.
Lions at
Campbell.
home are 1-7
Oh, okay.
in the last 8 Thanksgiving games.
Right,
And last year, there was the one win, and it was Eberflus had his terrible game management. At the
Yes.
end,
Remember
which
the
was
clock
ridiculous.
management?
It was
Yeah.
awful. It was horrendous.
Is it?
That's the only one they have in their last.
Is there bad juju in their Thanksgiving Day game uniforms, perhaps? Just a history of putrid play.
Maybe they're just not ready for the big stage.
Yeah, that's right. It's just a lot of pressure.
They didn't do it in the playoffs last year. Was 2 years ago too. Couldn't get it done in the playoffs. It's the big stage. Everyone's watching, and maybe the Lions just can't get it done in that big stage.
All right.
I would say Gibbs touchdown today. He's been targeted 38% of the time this season. That game will be good. It'll be interesting. Cowboys and Chiefs. Who do you guys got on this one?
Chiefs.
Chiefs all the way.
Yeah.
Or
Chiefs.
as Belzy calls them, the chefs.
Chefs.
Chefs. Okay.
Yeah, the Chiefs will probably they'll throw Cowboys defense off. I think.
Cowboys defense.
Yeah.
Well, it's gotten better, but
But that game, it has a high potential to be interesting. Because
Hell yeah,
sometimes
it will
Cowboy
be.
games are just like, what the hell? Right?
you know what else makes it a little more interesting?
I wonder how much beer will be drank today.
A lot.
Yeah.
What is U.S. Thanksgiving? A lot of people do not want to be with their families, so they go watch football and they drink a lot of booze.
Yeah.
They medicate.
They released the menu as well to that game. People can buy like turkey legs and stuff at the concessions.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
touch.
Americans love their turkey legs.
Man, yeah.
Are you a turkey fan?
Not a huge turkey fan, but also like not a huge fan of the giant turkey leg.
Yeah, same.
But you don't like turkey.
I do, but I don't like the turkey meat on Thanksgiving. I reluctantly have it whenever it's made, as gracious
Yeah.
to those that make it. But it's not my favorite. I do like turkey slices though,
I love turkey. It's my favorite.
like turkey
The whole
cold
turkey,
cuts.
Yeah.
Love
I
it.
love leftovers.
No, not me.
Don't love
Oh,
it. I
love
just don't
it.
like the taste of it.
Really? That cranberry sauce. So
Eh, I don't understand the cranberry thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's delicious.
Delicious.
It's got that
With
nice
gravy?
sweetness
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
it.
We could have our own Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
with,
absolutely.
Like whatever.
We should do a
Chicken,
Thanksgiving
It is
here next year.
Thursday.
Chicken. Yeah.
We should have a Thanksgiving here next year.
Yeah. An
Yes.
American Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
That'd be
at any
fun.
chance, if another chance to eat turkey, why not?
I agree.
We could deep fry it in the parking lot.
Now
But it's
that
so-
is really good.
I've never
had
had
that.
deep fried
Yeah, I
turkey.
don't
I would
Very
love to
good.
try it.
Very good.
I know it's very dangerous to do, and you have to be very careful with it.
Maybe we could get a chef.
But you got to. I would
Maybe
like to.
there's a fan of
You
the
got to
show
do
who's a
it.
chef.
Go do it outside, but you have to measure the oil properly. And the other thing I read recently is that you need to turn it off when you're putting the turkey in, and then turn it back on or something.
We did it once. It was phenomenal.
You did it?
My
like
buddies did.
family?
We were at
Oh.
slow pitch tournament in Black Falls, and someone brought it out, and they're like, "We're doing a turkey and deep frying it," and it was a phenomenal, so crispy. That one I
wow.
really, really liked. It was fascinating watching, and I'm like,
That's cool.
Oil is hot.
We're going to see a lot of videos of it gone wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, be safe. Be safe if
Don't
you're
wear
doing that.
sandals while you're doing
Be
it. That
very,
just freaks
very
me
safe. Yeah.
Another honorable mention is there is a Black Friday game.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It is it's the Chicago Bears
And the Eagles.
and the Eagles. That is going to be an interesting watch. Chicago's 8-1, Philly is 7-2.
I hate that. Tomorrow's college football.
God, come on.
But Maddie, you're the one who's saying that we're going to probably, or
I
you
know.
could see a time where the
I-
NFL is on every single day.
And this is part of the reason that I go to it is that Thursday was NFL on Thanksgiving. Friday was college football.
Right.
That's when college football took over. You have the SEC game on CBS back in the day. They don't have SEC anymore, but that was the day for college football. And then I think it was last year, 2 years ago, the NFL was like, take that day. And there was a lot of worry within NCAA of what is the NFL doing here.
Right.
They're starting to infringe on things that are college football.
This is the time of year where we get 4 days of NFL games, right?
We're getting close.
Yeah.
Saturdays aren't far off, but
Yeah.
that's usually when college is done. But I prefer watching college football than the NFL tomorrow. It is still to me college football day.
I mean, the Eagles are boring to watch, but I really want to see what Chicago is going to do. I want to see what Caleb Williams is going to do.
College football is better than NFL right now.
Oh boy.
I think Chicago believe this or not, but Chicago might get a bye week.
In the playoffs?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
this
if
is
they keep winning.
crazy. Like, I don't know. I'm excited for Black Friday's game as well. Caleb Williams has been a top 10 quarterback 6 times. He's a QB 20 or worse 10 5 times, and nothing in between. This is like crazy. Like he could possibly beat the Eagles just like the Cowboys did. Okay. Is anybody else excited?
No. I need the Steelers to lose to the Bills this week. Is Aaron Rodgers going to play?
Aaron Rodgers is most likely going to play.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just said Daniel Jones has a fractured fibula. This is breaking news that he will be playing. He is going to attempt to play. So I don't know how that's going to go with the Colts. And they're playing Houston, who has an unreal defense. I love that NFL. It's my favorite.
I know. I was, as you were talking about it, I was wondering, like, how did you get into it?
Oh, just my brother. He's got me into all these sports. It was more so like I didn't have a choice, and now I was institutionalized. by my family.
Now you're gonna do CFL fantasy season long, and then you're gonna get your brother into it. He's gonna get his buddies, and the CFL is gonna grow and expand and continue to be better. And we're just gonna say we love football.
We do love football, but sometimes it's nice to be a girl and just watch some trash. Right?
Well, you know a lot about football. I think that's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're so knowledgeable about, all the current events happening in football.
Again, I'm institutionalized. Like yesterday, I was going to put in like a funny podcast while I was showering, and nope, I put on a football podcast. That's why I started. Then I tried my best to retain all these stats and stuff because it makes the game more interesting.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
For me, I'm like, stats go over my head all the time. I can only pay attention if there's like a juicy storyline that I'm watching for.
Caleb Williams is a juicy story.
he is.
Is he still painting his fingernails?
What's that?
Does he still paint his fingernails?
I think so, yeah. He's eccentric, okay? Leave him alone.
I'm not attacking
Eccentric
him.
boy, we love.
I'm
eccentric
asking.
boy.
I'm not sold on Caleb Williams. They're going to be found out as frauds in the next few weeks.
Maddie thinks every NFL team's a fraud right now.
Bears are one of those big ones. Their schedule is going to show a lot this upcoming.
And the
That's what
Colts too, still.
Yeah.
I'm not sold on the
Well,
Colts.
but now Daniel Jones is injured. Like, let's see, right?
Is there anyone who you think is the real deal right now in the NFL? No.
No.
Any team I could point to, like there are certain teams, like I still believe that the Chiefs could go win a Super Bowl. I believe the Bills could still be a top team. But also you look at some of those teams, like the Chiefs aren't in a playoff spot right now.
Yeah.
The Bills have had some very questionable losses that you look at this team, like how did this happen? I don't see a team, like the Rams are the closest team that you could look at right now and go, they look legit. I still look at their schedule and go, well, but who did they beat? There's not a lot there. I think this is one of those years where there's just no real number one, and it could be a mess come playoff time.
And that's why it's so interesting. And that's why.
What? No,
Well,
I'm
it's good to have parity.
sorry.
It's good to have parity in
Busy
the league.
boy.
Yeah,
That's
it-
important.
I
Every
know.
league wants that, right?
But that's because you just don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You really don't.
That's
and then
right.
that's when like every shift matters or every drive matters or whatever it is. because-
Exactly. Another.
Michigan, Ohio State on Saturday. It's the big game.
Mike, the Michigan fan,
Michigan-
hasn't been
Michigan's
counting
won
days at
4
all.
straight.
And
I
Ohio
don't
State.
think they'll have it done this year, but it would be great if they could do it one more time because I hate Ohio State.
Your U's not doing that well.
What do you mean they're not doing it? They're 9-2.
They're 9-2.
Yeah.
They're
Oh, that's
they're
not
not the
good enough?
favorite this week.
But that doesn't mean that they're not good.
Well, whatever.
I don't
only
know.
look, I try my best to
They're
pay a little bit of
9-2.
attention
You
to
can't
it.
say
Yeah.
and
I think
the Hurricanes are 6.5-point favorites.
Oh, okay, my bad. Just worry,
They're,
Maddie.
they're
Hello.
ranked 12th in the nation. They're probably going to miss the playoffs because they blew those 2 games that they've lost. They shouldn't have lost those, but they should also be higher than Notre Dame because they played Notre Dame. Here's the thing: Notre Dame's ranked higher than Miami. Same record. Hey, how could we compare which team's better? Well, I don't know. These 2 teams went head to head at one point this season. Who won? Miami. But who gets ranked higher? Notre Dame. Because that makes a lot of sense. Committee, good job.
Sassy.
Maddie's angry.
I really got to mention the Raptors quickly here. So the Pacers were at Raptors yesterday, or in Toronto yesterday. That game was very interesting. I did watch majority of it.
That was an NBA Cup game.
That's right. That's an NBA Cup game, an Emirates Cup game.
All right, Emirates Cup.
So the Raps came back. Okay, so the
Hate
Raps
that.
were down. They came back in the first half. They were down 11 points. And get this, they didn't allow the Pacers to score in the last 4 minutes.
Wow.
They did this just before, too. They don't allow teams to score in the last, I think it was 4 minutes and 37 seconds with the Cavs.
That's huge.
Yes, right? It's a long time considering basketball.
Well, usually in the last 4 minutes of the basketball games, like when everything happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that's when you should tune in.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, but not much was going on yesterday. Scotty Barnes had 16 points in the first half. And again, you guys, the Raptors are cooking defensively and offensively. Okay. And yeah, there was a block at the end from Podol to Siakam went up the ball. Podol blocked it, and then Ingram took it in, shot within 0.6 seconds within his sweet spot, and won the game by 1 point.
Wow.
Really exciting.
So this is why you're feeling like positive about the Raps right now.
Yeah, I'm really
okay.
excited. And yeah, my boss said we could wear casual clothes for the rest of the week 'cause
Nice.
we're moving buildings. So yeah.
Lieutenant Eric said that's Canada's team.
Yes,
And I
Canada's
said I
team.
thought that was the Blue Jays. And then Lieutenant Eric replied, oh, it's basically whatever Toronto team is playing best is Canada's team. And I said,
Their team's
nailed
doing
it.
well.
Nailed it.
Anyways, I
Go
won't,
Whitecaps.
Raptors are
good
4-0
point.
in the Emirates NBA Cup as well.
Wow.
Yeah. So basketball's getting interesting. Are you closing us out soon?
I've got a couple minutes.
We're almost done. We're getting to the end of it.
I do need
show
to
is
get to
fun,
over
bro.
under though.
Okay.
For Play Alberta.
The Celtics ended the Pistons franchise tying 13 winning record streak, by the way, too.
Nice.
Okay.
Download the app, visit them, Play Alberta, playalberta.ca, EST Sports, EST 50, deposit 50, get a free $50 sports bet. This is more, I guess, for Jolene. Over under 2.5 games for Homan to possibly win and go to the Olympics.
Oh.
If she's going, I'm just going to say, let's say
Is it gonna
hypothetically she's
take
going to the
3
Olympics.
games?
Is it going to take 3 games or is she going to do it in the 2?
I'm doing the under on that one.
You think she's just going to sweep the 2?
Yeah.
For her sake, I hope that's the case.
You think
for
it's gonna go
drama
3?
perspective, give me a Sunday.
Ooh, okay.
Give me a Sunday for a
I'm
drama
with you.
perspective.
I'm with you. I'll watch that for sure, obviously.
But yeah, it's it would suck if there's no Sunday
Yeah.
action. I will say that. Hopefully, at least the men's could go.
I think
3.
the men's will. The men's is way less decisive.
Brad Jacobs, Team Alberta.
Ha. I want a medal, so no, I'm going to go with Dunstone.
Jacob, they just went to the Worlds. They'll learn from the Worlds and they'll go do it at the Olympics.
I base this off of other Olympians from other countries who curl on the men's side, who I've asked who should go for Canada.
Yeah, they're saying Dunstone because
No.
they know they could beat him.
Opposite. They were like, if I was a Canadian, I would want Dunstone because he's the hardest to beat.
Yeah, they're just saying that. Duck Dad, Whitecaps are Canada's team. Aidan O'Neill, Whitecaps win this coming Saturday and they reach the final. They do that. It is a massive, massive game for the Whitecaps this weekend. They're out in San Diego. They might play Messi for the MLS Cup.
Awesome. Are they still talking about potentially moving, or is that quiet down?
It's quiet a little bit. The commish was there saying that they need to figure because their lease, I think, with BC Place is coming up, so they need to figure that out. And they kind of want something a little different.
Oh, really?
But I think the rumblings of ownership, kind of, I think them being good, has kind of changed a little bit. I hope so. I want good things for MLS. Jolene, thank you very much for coming on.
Thanks for having me once again. I love being on the show.
Anything big that you're working on that you could possibly tease, or
I mean, I'm going to
just
tease.
Edmonton Aurora?
I love Edmonton Aurora.
Very nice.
I'm also going to the Olympics in February, so we'll have lots to talk about after that.
Are you doing MBC again?
I am.
Nice.
Yeah.
You don't have
So
to hide
sick.
that.
No.
So sick.
No.
No, I can really say that I'm working for NBC at the Olympics. And so I'll come home with lots of stories, I'm sure.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Anyone have any other final things?
I
Goodbyes.
am not going to the Olympics, even though I interviewed for
I
it.
wanted you to come.
Me too.
Would have been lots of fun.
I
Yeah,
tried.
today is
tried.
going to be fun. NFL. It's NFL triple head.
You have moving day.
I know.
Both.
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
We've got the Lock Shop coming up. We've got Two Guys in Goal. We've got EST Afternoons. We've got the Reed Wilkins Show across the Edmonton Sports Talk channels. And then 6 o'clock, Turf District on our audio streams as well. The EST Hangout is presented by Sentinel Storage, Canada Storage experts. More than 2 decades helping Canadians through life transition. Find a convenient location nearest you and get in on their latest deals by heading to sentinel.ca. Once again, Jolene, thank you very much for coming in. We greatly appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, everybody.
Enjoy the football action today. There's also some college basketball action with Duke and Arkansas later today as well, if anyone's interested in the CBS. I don't know what it was called, CBS Classic or something like that.
Yeah.
On behalf of Jolene, Jasmine, Tommy, I'm Matt. Thanks for tuning into the Hangout here, presented by Sentinel Storage right here at Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton Sports, presented by Play Alberta. Lock Shop coming up in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Let's go.
There you go, right in front of the camera.
First time guest, long time listener, fan of the original draft commissioner.
Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by White Claw Hard Seltzer. The difference is clear. Matt Iwanyk, Tom Zola with here, joining us today.